You're listening to the Boxing Coalition.
And it just broke the guy's heart. The guy had nothing left, and he knew he couldn't last another 4 or 5 rounds.
Ricky Boy's just smashed his soul.
What it is, let's get it.
Fuck that, this your kiss me, nigga. You hear me?
Let's get it.
Go kick his motherfucker.
Get that motherfucker in.
Let's see you do that. Little step back, bang, bang, bang. Little step back, bang, bang.
Bang, 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 bang. Try and stop it. Bang, bang. Here I come. Bang. You want to throw sometime? Bang.
Body shot. Boom, boom, boom. And go to the body. Kill that body. You took his nuts, now you gotta take his heart.
Yeah, take his whole soul away.
Yeah, get out of here, Gail. I'll see you later. Life's so incredible. Get out of here.
He was higher than a motherfucker. I'll tell you, he was stoned as fuck.
No, it's only a majority decision if there was an even score. There's no even score here. You're an official, right? You're an official of the state. Well, then you don't understand how to score.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable. The crowd here on Fuego.
He's ready to be whooped, man. He's ready to be whooped. He's ready to be whooped.
Howard Foster has stopped it. Wow. That is going to be controversial.
But you really liked to stand toe-to-toe with him in the 12th round, even if you thought you won the fight. It was on. Did you like that? I love you.
Hi. And welcome to the Boxing Coalition. A place to discuss anything boxing. We have a rotating panel of hosts that consist of Kimo, My Alpha, Cam, Daniel Lim and MV Chu. If you want to have your say, call in on Skype, just add Box Coalition, and get involved in the show.
Hi guys and welcome to the Boxing Coalition. My name's Cam. Joining me at the moment are Dave the Sinister. How you doing, Dave?
What's up, guys?
Chilling. And MV Chu. How's it going, Chu?
My name's not MV Chu. My name is Erislandy Gump. I run like the wind blows. I land in my left hook and my straight right. Nah. I just felt like running. I got on my running shoes. My best good trainer, Mr. Shields. Man, fuck the Cuban school of boxing. The fucking Cuban school of boxing is fucking shite. It's the fucking dullest piece of shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Someone should go to Cuba and shut that shit down. Fuck the Cuban school of boxing. No more boats. No more boats for Cuba. We need to make sure. No more boxers. You can keep them. No more boxers for Cuba. I've had enough of this shit. Fucking stink this place out, man. No more boats. You hear me? Give the Coast Guards torpedoes. We need to make sure. No more. Enough. Hey, I'm not done. Name me your fucking Cubans. I've had enough of this shit. Hey? I've had enough. Why the fuck are you running? Why? Anyway, Cam, how's it going, man? You right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Chu, I'm afraid to ask what you thought of the fight.
Well, first of all, I can't take Ronnie Shields seriously because he reminds me of that character from Family Guy. You know, Cleveland. He's just something about him, man. Just kind of when he talks, I can't take him seriously. In regards to the fight, you know, he ran. I was listening to the Boxing Voice yesterday, and I couldn't understand why they were saying that Lara got robbed. I was like, what?
Exactly. I was shocked.
I was like, are we watching the same fight? Who would you rather be at the end of every round?
Exactly.
Lara? No. All he done was land pot shot maybe once or twice. And the whole time he was fucking running. And there was guys calling up the show yesterday saying, oh, that's not running. You don't know shit about boxing. Mate, it's running. It's running in a circle. Side to side. But it's still fucking running.
Yeah.
Engage. The fans pay money to see you engage and exchange. Eh? It's not a fucking tig.
I totally agree.
No. But go on, give us a breakdown of how you saw the fight, Cam.
To me, if Canelo didn't engage and Canelo didn't walk Lara down and go after him and try and make the fight, Lara would have never done that. If Canelo would have stood there and said, "You come to me," Lara would have not gone to him. There would have been no fight. So to me, the guy that's making the fight happen needs to be given it extra kudos, because if it wasn't for that guy, you know, there's one thing about walking someone down and not doing anything. Like Angulo is a bit bad at that. He'll walk people down, but he's not effective at doing it sometimes. But Canelo was very effective, especially, you know, like after the third, fourth round. Like his body shots were digging in. You could hear them loudly, you know. Like it was 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning here, and like, yo, my next door neighbours could hear those body shots from my TV, you know. And I don't understand how people can discredit body shots from headshots. Like Lara is very elusive to the head. He's got great head movement. So why the fuck are you gonna try and go for his head? You're gonna go for his body. It's a bigger target and it's not moving as much. So I was pretty shocked. But Dave the Sinister, what did you think?
Well, I mean, one thing also to add to what you were just saying is, you know, look, they're trying to make the Floyd Mayweather comparison as far as pot shotting, but Floyd Mayweather is landing like 50% of his shots. Meanwhile, Lara is only landing like maybe 20, maybe slightly over. And then on top of that, it's like, every single time he tried to engage and he felt something, he immediately ran to the other side of the ring. All that actually did was make Canelo look significantly more powerful and more impactful in the fight than he actually was. You can't knock anybody for scoring a round for Canelo because, I mean, dude, in the fourth, Lara took a body shot and got rocked. I mean, you could see his legs buckle. The body work started from the first round. Let me say, I've been hearing people say that it only started in the fourth, like Canelo only came on in the fourth. No, Canelo started from the very beginning of the fight. He was trying to initiate and make that fight happen. And I'll give it to Lara. He did have his moments. He did try. But, I mean, you're doing it once or twice a round, and at most you're throwing 1, maybe 2 shots? Come on, man. You're skating by. You're not doing enough, man. You got to fucking make some kind of action.
You know, like, I totally agree. They were saying that Lara was utilising the ring. The Showtime commentators. Well, that's code word for you're a bitch. Let's get it right. You're using space. Eh? We want to see exchanges, man. I want to see a fucking exchange. I don't want to see a punch thrown in anger. You should be utilising the fucking ring. Why the fuck are you utilising the ring? Fucking utilise your opponent. Fucking attack him. Fucking, that's what you're there to do. That's what you're fucking training to do. Eh?
There was a point in the fight where Canelo had Lara up against the ropes and he kind of pivoted out and he ran all the way to the other side of the ropes. It was kind of ridiculous that he went all the way across the ring. It kind of just showed his mentality. He didn't want to engage.
And shout out to the Boxing Voice, you know, it's nothing but love, but Nez was saying on the Boxing Voice yesterday, there was a couple of times that Lara made Canelo look foolish because, you know, Canelo swung and he hit nothing but air. But I thought a couple of times that made Lara look fucking amateurish and it just made him look like a shite bag.
It's true, there's kind of two sides to it.
Like, I know these guys are professionals and they get hit in the face for a living, and, you know, I'm reluctant to use the word coward because they're not cowards. But in the sense of, you know, fuck it, man, he's a shite bag. There was times when he didn't need to run, but he was just so used to running that, you know, that was his MO. That was going to be his style for the fight. I don't like runners. Can you tell?
Yeah, I can tell, but Chew, the phone lines are getting so busy because this fight's caused so much controversy, so let's get to this person first.
I'm so happy, Ari. You've made me very happy. I hope you're happy too.
Do I look happy?
What's up, guys?
What's happening, Harry?
What's up, buddy?
I'm good, man.
First of all, great call on The Voice last night.
Yeah, man, that was a great call. That was like a fucking oasis in a fucking desert.
Yeah, thanks. I had to call in, man, because they were going off, man. I couldn't believe it, man. They were going wild. But, yeah, what do you want me to break down the fight? Or
yeah, just give a quick recap and a breakdown of what you thought, because we got to get through quite a few callers. We've got a few callers online.
Like, first 3 rounds, you think Lara, like the game plan he had in the first 3 rounds, you would think if he continued, I think if he continued with it like that, he would have won the fight. But he started running when, like, as soon as the body punches started going in, he definitely must have felt it because he started running. It it was running, man. I'm gonna say it's running because it was running. There was points where he was ducking and then he would fly to the other side of the ring. When Canelo would go over there, he would go to the other side again without throwing a punch. That's not boxing.
Exactly, man. Fucking preach, Harry. Tell them.
So I had a draw. I had a draw because I thought after Lara's great start, where I had him 3 up, I thought Canelo came back 1, 4, and 5 because Lara wasn't really doing a lot, and the body punches were the most effective punches of them rounds. So you have to give him the rounds. And then 6, I thought he had a good round where he started to box a bit more, but then he went back to doing the same thing in 7. 8 was a bit close. I still gave it to Canelo. 9, I thought Canelo as well. And then 10, 11, Lara was battle boxing him. I think Canelo started slowing down again in the later rounds, and Lara started to take over a bit. And then 12 was a swing round. You could give that to whoever you want. I wouldn't mind if you give it to Lara. If you give it to Canelo, I gave it to Canelo. I don't really like giving 10-10s. I could have gave like 3 rounds 10-10s if you want to give 10-10s, but I'd rather try and edge it to someone who I'd rather be. So I saw it as 6 rounds each. I had it as a draw, and it's a close fight. If you have it to Lara 7-5, I can give you it. If you have it to Canelo 7-5, but I can't. Definitely 9-3 on that one card. That's bullshit. But I can't see anyone calling robberies like I was hearing yesterday, or I'm seeing, you know what I mean, on a couple of places. I can't see a robbery, no way. Because if it's a robbery, it would be a robbery if he boxed him more. He didn't box him. He wasn't active enough. You can't call that robbery.
Yeah.
Well, I know the lines are jam-packed. I just want to say, Ari, see in regards to, you said that Lara made a great start. I thought the first 3 rounds were swing rounds. They could have went to anybody. I gave Canelo the second and the first.
Yeah, 2's a swing round. Definitely.
I don't think 1 was a swing round. I think that was clear for Lara, mate.
Yeah. I give that to Lara, but that was close as well.
Yeah, but 2 was definitely a swing round.
Okay.
Let me get to some more callers because we've got loads on the line.
All black ski mask, love, tuck the thing. Ski mask swing.
I still got the black ski mask to throw on.
I told you, and I called it. Didn't I tell you? Did not tell you that Lara was gonna win, but Canelo was gonna win by robbery. Didn't I tell you? Did not tell you?
You want me to dunk on you now, Ski Mask, or do you want me to give you a bit extra time to explain yourself?
Man, I knew it. I knew it from the get-go. Lara was going to box him, run away, stick and move. Canelo wasn't going to find no answer for that shit.
Ski Mask, where's your scorecard? Go get your scorecard. Pull your scorecard out.
All right. I'll pull my scorecard right now. Hold on. Just give me a quick second.
Where your scorecard, though? Where your scorecard? Let me ask you something. Where your scorecard?
All right, let me show you. So I had it 118-113 for Lara.
Yo, Ski Mask, I know you wear glasses. I think it's time for an optician appointment.
Well, look, I put it like this, man. I had no, hold on. I didn't have that fight like that. I had it 117-111. My bad.
I had it the same, but I had it for 117-111 for Canelo. But a lot of people
fucking Ski Mask scorecards like Bruce Lee. It's like water; it just flows.
It just changes.
It just fucking changes, like.
Enter the hidden dragon, baby.
All right, go on. Ski Mask, just quickly go through your scorecard.
All right, so round 1 through 3, I had it for Lara.
Okay.
4th, Canelo won that one. The 5th and 6th, Lara had that one. 7th through 8th, Canelo had that one. 9 through 12 rounds, I had fucking Lara.
Yeah, it's like Ari said though, that there were so many swing rounds in this fight. You could kind of give
Actually, the hardest round for me to score was the second round.
Oh,
man.
that was same with me, because it was so close. Like Lara had a few jabs landed and a few good straight lefts, but Canelo got him to the body. That was the round he kind of started to go to the body. The second, so it was very difficult. I personally give it to Canelo, but I don't mind anyone giving it a 10-10 even. I don't like to give 10-10s, but I won't mind if someone gave it a 10-10.
Yeah,
I don't mind if someone
that's
giving
how
it.
I had it at first. To be honest with you, I had it at 10-10 for that actual round. I honestly felt that it was so close. Like you couldn't really tell who was the one that was dominating the most. It just felt so even, man. Lara was like. This is when Lara was actually in the pocket a little bit, but he was moving with a lot of head movement. Canelo, yes, he was ripping the body, but there was a lot of punches that he missed. And, I don't know.
But there was a lot of punches that were blocked by Canelo. A lot of Lara's jabs were blocked, and a lot of his straight lefts were blocked, but a lot of people thought they were landing punches because they heard a thud, but they weren't. Canelo had that... a hand right up to his face, the right hand, and he blocked a lot of those straight lefts. But Ski Mask, anything else you want to say before I just jump to a few more people?
Yeah, man. Fucking Oscar De La Hoya is a fucking pussy if he doesn't want to... Well, he's not a pussy, but I just don't like the fact that, that this was a close fight, man. They should probably make this a rematch. Maybe not pay-per-view. Maybe not the next one. But at least along the line, man, they need to make it happen, dude. It's just like... I feel like this fight, if Canelo's actually talking about that he wants to be one of the ones that wants to make history and whatnot, fucking fight him again, man. Fucking reclaim your throne. If you want to, especially if you're trying to take Mayweather's spot in the near future where you want to be the main pay-per-view buy for all the Mexican holidays, dude, you got to fucking earn your stripes, man. In this game, you got to earn your fucking stripes. Mayweather, everybody gives Mayweather a lot of fucking shit. That, fuck Mayweather if he wants to fight Amir Khan. Fuck Mayweather if he wants to fight Marcos Maidana. But you know what? That motherfucker earned his stripes. You could go through that motherfucker's resume from the beginning to end, and you could be like, fuck, this fucker fought some good fighters. That's what Canelo needs to do, man. If he wants to fucking earn his keep, earn his fucking stripes, be the fucking pay-per-view buy, give this motherfucker the rematch, man.
Fuck off.
Make it fucking clear. And then fucking earn your stripes the hard way, man. That's how all the fucking great legends did it. Why the fuck should you fucking take a shortcut?
Schema, I disagree for one reason is Canelo didn't really need to take this fight, Like, a lot of people are saying, this is a dangerous fight. He didn't need to take it. This was for, like, the hardcore fans. He took the fight, and he did very well, in my opinion. Is a rematch needed in my eyes? No. I thought it was a convincing victory. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but we need to move on. Nota.
Look, here's the thing about immediate rematches. And seeing, this was a close fight. Yeah. But the thing about rematches is, unless the fight was an exciting fight, why have a rematch? Otherwise, whoever lost, they can go cut the winner off at the pass later on by taking out all their other potential opposition, which is what Lara should do. He didn't fight those last two rounds like he wanted a rematch, because he had to have known that shit was close. He had to have. He's not stupid. He's not dumb. He's been in this situation before. You look at what happened with him and Paul Williams. Look at what happened with him and Carlos Molina. He got a gift with Carlos Molina, and he didn't give him a rematch, and he lost to Paul Williams, and he wasn't bitching and moaning for years on end about that and trying to get a rematch with him to really settle the score. So, I mean, if you want to, it's the pot calling the kettle black, man, when it comes to that.
That's a fucking great point.
Yep. And I had it 116 to 112. I mean, there was a bunch of close rounds and everything, but the thing about Lara is he was being so defensive that he was taken away from his offense, which is, I'm not the type of person who really calls somebody a runner, but if anything was running, it was what Lara was doing, because he was completely taking his anything he was doing on offense away just to keep from getting hit. And it was largely because of the fact that Alvarez was busting up his body so bad. And also that all that movement seemed to tire Lara out as much as the body work did as well. So by the time it got to the later rounds, Lara's output was virtually gone completely. Like he had no output whatsoever. He wasn't countering Canelo. Canelo had look at how Canelo was swinging around and missing like crazy. That's counter opportunities. Lara did not take any of those. None of them. He was throwing out a bullshit fencing jab, and he wasn't following up on it.
Great point.
And I mean, he really wasn't landing all that much over probably like about round 5 to round 11. It was a total gap of inactivity for him, outside of running and trying to do some Willie Pep shit and win around without throwing punches.
Nyota, can I just ask you, have you ever seen a belt that size before? Man, Lara's trunks were next to his fucking nipples.
Oh yeah, that's a trick, that virtually all the fighters do. So I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, if all of them are gonna do it, they're gonna do it. It is what it is. I think it was when Evander Holyfield fought Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe's shit was like pretty much all the way up to his nipples too. But that's just something that happens.
Yeah, that waistband was crazy wide, man. That was too wide. But no to anything else before I just quickly go to anyone else?
Well, I mean, just, take what I said for what it's worth, man, cause and Canelo, he just announced today he wants to fight James Kirkland. That is a fucking fight right there.
Yeah. To be honest, though, his opponents are kind of limited now. He's kind of running out of people to fight at 154 almost.
Well, to a certain degree, it's one of those things where, I mean, there's a couple guys at 147, if they ever moved up, would be, good opposition for him, but yeah, you're probably right about that. But I mean, there's always Cotto too, and then
it depends on if it's an Ann Wolf, James Kirkland. If it's not, then I think he gets destroyed. But if it's Ann Wolf training him, then yeah, that's a good fight.
Yeah, and let me just quickly go to another caller.
Me shot push the world people for fun. Who want test me? Come on.
Rus.
Aqueleva, I never kill a Cubano.
You ran like a chicken.
Who glassed me?
This is impression minute. What's happening, Roos?
Yo, I mean, I see the both sides of arguments. I'm not gonna be biased, but right, I could understand why people will have it either way. Me personally, I had it for Lara. I had it 4 rounds. Canelo won 4 rounds definitively, right? Which were 4, 7, 8, and 9. My swing rounds were 2 and 12. So I had it without the swing rounds. I just had it 4 rounds for Canelo. But if those swing rounds were given to Canelo, either way, I think it would have been a draw. But I see why also some people have a problem with the fight being a draw.
But take the scorecard out of the equation. The fight overall, did you think Lara's tactics? Like, to me, I don't know how people are scoring it for Lara. I know it's all about perception and all that, but to me, he didn't do enough. Roos, did you think he did enough? Obviously, you do because you scored it for him, but
I think, okay, he didn't do enough, but then there's also the argument like, okay, he will get penalized if he's not countering. But if he wasn't getting hit, then, that kind of puts the argument in question also.
But what about all those body shots that were digging in?
Yeah, but, some of them won't land. It's debatable. Some of them won't land. We don't know, like, how because if he was getting him with the body shots, then I think in mid rounds, Lara was still moving. So was he affected by them?
I thought Lara slowed down a lot in the mid to later rounds, because if you look at him earlier in the fight, he was skipping around the ring more. But after that body work started to dig in, I saw him visibly slow down.
But then, the last 2 rounds is like, he picked it up again. So it's like, you can't think like you've slowed someone down, then he picks it up at the end. It's like, that's impossible.
You make a good point. He did have a spring back in his step, I think, especially in the 12th and a bit in the 11th. That is a good point.
Yeah.
Hey, Roos, can you say your rounds?
For Canelo, I had it 4. Like, for me, because I knew Lara was going to win, so I was like, look, let me just see which rounds Canelo was going to take. And the rounds which I had for Canelo was 4, 7, 8, 9. And my swing rounds were 2 and 12. But my swing rounds, I favored them in favor of Lara.
Yeah. And you gave Lara 5 as well.
Yeah, I gave Lara 5.
Okay.
Okay, anything else, Roos, before we move on to one and two more people?
No, that's me.
Alright, cool, let me play this.
Jose is all about the sexy name.
I'm bringing the sexy back.
Jose!
Yo, there's nothing sexier than Canelo right now, man. That's just the way it is.
And Jose, your phone call excellent on the Boxing Voice last night. Excellent.
Well, you know what, man? In my opinion, it's just, I don't really, I think this is almost a joke, man, that everyone's calling and complaining. You know what? I think Canelo really showed how good he was, man. Like, I mean, what else could he do? He was running around the ring chasing Lara. Like, Canelo ran just as much as Lara did, but he was running after somebody, right? So, I mean, I don't understand. Beeb was saying, well, cut off the ring. Like, how can you do that if the guy literally is going from left to right? Every time Canelo hit him, it looked like Lara was doing the moonwalk, man, and he was just going to the other side. So, fuck, it was almost impossible for him to do anything, man. But having said that, like, I saw that as being an easy victory for Canelo, man. I had it 116, 112, but the first time I scored it, I only gave the 2 rounds to Lara, man, and everything else was just Canelo. Like, I don't understand how anybody thought Lara was doing well. Like, he was, you know, just catching Canelo with a couple of straights when he was running from one position to the other. So it's not like his feet were planted and these were rock solid shots, right? So, I mean, I don't understand where all the controversy is coming from. I think it's just a whole lot of people who refuse to give this young guy credit, man, and refuse to pass the throne to him, man. He's the next guy in command. It's just the way it is. I think there's guys that I can honestly take my hat off to, like Chemo and Nota, who were originally Canelo haters, who have now admitted that Canelo's fucking good, man. And I mean, I don't understand. Like, this guy didn't sleep with your girlfriend or anything. Just give the guy props, man. He's fucking good, and he's fighting the best. And I think he fought against a highly skilled boxer, and he showed that he learned from the Floyd Mayweather mistakes. And he came up with a different strategy, and it worked for him, right? He was just persistent. He was the aggressor. He didn't try to, you know, outbox him and dance around too. He just went straight to it, attacked the body. You know, why is he going to hit the guy in the head? If the guy's moving around like crazy, it's too small of a target, right? So
exactly.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Not to take too much away from what you were saying, though, Jose, is I think one of the big improvements he's made, and it showed it wasn't a fluke from the Angulo fight, was his stamina.
Absolutely.
I mean, his stamina, he still got winded a little bit there, but I mean, for the most part, he was able to keep up a higher output and at least a more steady stream, where like the breaks he was taking weren't so long. So you know, he was still at least keeping certain punches out there, even when he did look a tad winded. So I think that worked really well for him.
I agree, man. And to my point that I said yesterday about people being brainwashed, is I think that sometimes like Nas, like it's just too much about the technique and too much about the casual fan versus like the intellectual, intelligent fan. You know what? There's nothing intellectual about it, man. Canelo beat the shit out of some guy who was running, plain and simple.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, people they want to talk like Lara's a god or whatever, and then they shit on Ishe Smith. Ishe Smith pretty much does the same thing at a little bit of a lower level. But I mean, he's. I mean, if you love guys that are just gonna shut down a fight and make their opponent look terrible while also making themselves look terrible, Ishe Smith is pretty much the epitome of that. Or maybe Carlos Molina too.
Yo, GY in the chat made a good point. He said Canelo still doesn't know how to cut off the ring.
Yeah, but how can you cut off the ring though, Chew? I don't understand. Imagine if we're playing soccer and every time you grab the ball and you're running from one side to the other, how am I ever going to cut you off? I could just chase you, right?
Well, the thing about Alvarez, I think he did make some good little side steps in there, but I think he just lacks the foot speed itself. It's something that he really has to work on. But he seems to have at least gotten a little bit better at it. But yeah, it's something.
What was the alternative? The alternative would have been Canelo running after the guy and putting himself in a more vulnerable situation. I thought he was smart about it. You know, he intelligently chased him down. Like, what do you want? The guy to put himself in danger? Like, Lara's not exactly a pillow-fisted guy either, right? So I thought he did what he had to do, man. Like, you know, I thought it was smart how he chased after him.
Just to jump in, James made a point in the chat about Angulo cutting the ring off and got to Lara, but that fight is a very different fight because Lara's output was a lot more because he had to keep Angulo off him. His punch output, if you watch that fight again, he threw a lot more punches than he usually throws.
Well, and the thing is that belies the fact that being able to cut off the ring like that is a real skill. And Angulo has that skill. That is where Angulo's style lies. He's the type of dude to run up on you and flood you with punches. That's not Alvarez's style. And Alvarez really doesn't have the physical ability to do that, but he was able to do like a certain degree of that at least.
No, I disagree with you completely because in my opinion, Angulo isn't as threatening as Canelo. So you know what? Lara wasn't afraid to exchange with him as much, right? Like Angulo's the shadow of a fighter of Canelo is, right? So Lara couldn't do that, right? If Lara would have stood in the pocket,
I wouldn't say that,
he would have gotten knocked out, man.
I wouldn't say that, Jose. I think like it's really just they're two different styles, man. Angulo is the type of guy that he's gonna run up on you and like throw you a lot of combinations at you. Alvarez is the guy that more likes to set up his shots. It likes to set his feet and set up, heavier shots. Everything is heavy. Yeah. Angulo, like he'll mix up lighter with heavy.
But
I think that's why he was able to catch him by surprise with the hooks.
But when I was looking at Canelo the whole fight, for me, it's like whether he should cut the ring or he's on the attack. He wasn't bending his knees. Because if you want to cut the ring, you gotta get low and kind of, jockey the person down. It makes it easier for you to maneuver around. It's like he had his legs straight all the way up, whether he's throwing or whether he's cutting the ring, and he looks like he's moving slow, that he doesn't know how to cut the ring.
Yeah, no, but see, that's the thing though. Like that isn't Canelo's style. People want to talk about seeing another dimension. Well, Canelo actually changed his entire style to suit that fight, whereas Lara just fought the same fucking fight. He always fights.
But if he's going to be the one for the future, surely this is one of the attributes he needs to have. He can't be just one style of fight. Canelo, and we expect
to a degree, yeah. But the thing is, not everybody moves like Lara. Lara is probably one of the biggest. Like, I'm gonna run all over I'm gonna use every fucking centimeter of this ring, guys out there. There are very few people that do that the way Lara does. So, I mean, even if he doesn't develop that like in totality, I think he'll still be generally fine.
Yeah, but also you have to take into account that. Look, he's gotten to this level and he's on this stage, and yes, we expect a lot from him, but he's still young. I mean, the guy's about to turn 24 years old now. He's developing his own style and getting it to that top level, and then consider, learning the little tricks of the trade. You know what I mean? It wasn't Chavez Sr. when he was destroying people. He wasn't fucking 20 years old. You know what I mean? It's almost like we're expecting too much from this guy. He's still a little young. Let him learn a little bit more. That's why I actually don't want an immediate rematch. I want Canelo to kind of go, learn a little bit more. That way the fight might be a little bit more interesting the next time around. This shit was a little ridiculous. Even Lara, I feel like he needs to go learn some shit too, man, because that shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, man. There's something about Cuban boxers that just rubs me the wrong way, especially in the after the fight. He's talking as if he knew he won. No, he didn't, man. Like Nyota said, that was fucking close. And he's adamant that he won. And he's all over boxing saying that Oscar De La Hoya knew that Canelo got a gift. Man, it's not Lasso. There's just something really arrogant about their style and shit. All they do is fucking run.
Hey, can I say something on your point, Chu, right there? I just want to have somebody maybe intelligently explain me how you buy off a judge. Like, so do you go to all three judges and say, hey, you vote Lara, you vote Canelo, and then this guy will pay you more and you vote this way, right? So what the fuck, man? People are stupid. The purse was $1.5 million. Canelo got $1.5 million. What do you think they're going to give the judge? $100,000, $200,000, $300,000? Like, how much is that guy gonna expose himself to for money? And then what if the guy chooses to go public and say, fuck it, De La Hoya paid me $40,000. I'll sell the story for $500,000. Give me a fucking break. Grow up, people. Everyone is retarded out there, man.
Yeah, that's why even if I want to play like devil's advocate and say like, oh, a guy can be quote unquote bought off, it's really more of an implied thing where it's like, okay, like they have all the A-side fighters in one corner, like in the red corner. They have all the B-side guys in the blue corner, and it's almost like implied, like, oh, the A-side guy is the guy that you want to favor, so that you can keep getting these judging jobs. But beyond that, anything beyond that, like acting like it's like straight explicitly, like, oh, we're gonna meet at Denny's and I'm gonna hand you this duffel bag,
a little brown envelope.
Vote for, right?
But yo, guys, let's just move on to another caller. We got Brandon on the line. How you doing, Brandon?
Hey, I'm okay, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, a bit low, but yeah. What do you think of the fight? Who won? Break it down.
Okay. I'm a little afraid to say who I think won. I think it may possibly have gone either way, but I was giving Canelo credit in the end of that fight for adjusting, in which, my opinion, I thought he did a great job putting it on Lara by the end of the fight. Man, I thought he was doing his thing. The body work, according to Beeb, they were hitting. What did he say? The elbows and the hips. I disagree. I thought they made Lara fucking fatigued, man, because he slowed down after the sixth round. I say from running, as much as people want to call it running, I would more or less call it strategy, because I mean I don't know, I can't take that away from Lara. I think he's a good mover. He's got good footwork, but I thought Canelo was the one bringing the fight in the end, and I guess it could have gone either way. Like I said, I guess it could have gone either way. But was it a robbery? In my opinion, fuck no. But that's me, and I'm not sure how many people are going to jump on me for saying that, but that's just me.
No, I totally agree with you, Brandon.
And I'm sorry, that scorecard, what was that scorecard? 117, 112, what was it?
117, 111.
111, sorry, yeah. That's a robbery, yes, that's a little fucking silly, but did Canelo rob Lara of that fight? No, man, no, that's a different, man, that's a difference. That's the difference. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That's it. I don't know what else to say, man. I just started listening, so.
No, that's cool, it's cool. Anyone else want to beat the dead horse?
Yeah, did anyone actually pick Lara?
I think...
You did.
Roos.
You did.
Yeah, I did. I know, well, that's my point. That's how strongly I feel.
I think Roos and I think Mao might pick Lara, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, I'm talking about after the fight. Did anyone give it to Lara? On the
Roos. There sure were a lot of people on Boxing Voice last night that did, and if I would have been able to get through, maybe I could have said something.
Yeah,
but
same
line as well. That brings up a good... Go ahead.
Sorry, that's it? Yeah.
No, I was gonna say that brings up a good point. You know, it's like it seems like, especially I'd say recently, it's like I think in kind of as like kind of a counterpunch to the quote unquote like Pacquiao type fans of, you know, guys that just like action, then they like easily accessible action. You know, they're the guys that like to watch, you know, Tyson fights and train wrecks and shit like that. There's been a boxing fan that's like basically the exact opposite of that, where they hate all of that. They call anybody who engages in a hard fight rock'em sock'em, even if they're displaying actual skill. And they praise slickness to such a degree that anytime a guy's just doing slick maneuvers and doing a shitty imitation of Mayweather, all of a sudden, oh my God, they're so slick and they're swimming without getting wet. Well, I don't know, man, because the blood coming out of Lara's eye looked pretty wet to me.
Yeah, there's like a civil war going on in boxing right now. Between like.
And there's no fucking middle ground. And see, that pisses me off, because I play the fucking middle ground. I just like some fighters, I don't like others. You know, I like some slick fighters, I don't like others.
You're Switzerland.
You know,
you're neutral. No, but it's true. It's like
Richard Schaefer start up that new boxing.
It's true though. It's like people that say if you don't like Rigo, you don't like boxing. You don't know boxing if you don't like Rigo.
Oh yeah, you're not a true boxer.
I hate that shit. That rubs me the wrong way though.
Yeah, you must like Abner Mares. He's just rock'em sock'em. Like, well, fucking Abner Mares was a 3-weight world champion. Rigo's still at 1.
Exactly. But yo, guys, we got another call on the line.
Long live the king of all kings, and we say, long live the king! Long live the king!
What up, fellas?
What up, Jay?
What up, my boy Naruto?
Does your wife know a little more about boxing now?
Now, I'm to be real and to keep it honest, I'm talking from the porch. I'm not inside my house.
Yo, King J's fucking mattress and stuff is outside now. He's not allowed to go into the house.
Hey, but hold up. First of all, my boy Chew, man, you my boy, man, but I know you ain't trying to pull a nest. Eat that motherfucking crow.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Royal Society of the Protection of Birds, man. You know, I mean, if you listened to me last week, I did pick Lara, but it was a very, very reluctant pick. So I'll eat a wing. You know, and technically, man, you know, if we're gonna get down to the meat owns it, a lot of people gave the fight to Lara, so you know. But the point, man, I'm fucking scrambling here. I'm never gonna eat this crow. Fuck off, Kingsy. Sorry, mate. It's all good, bro.
No,
Listen, what do you think of the fight, man?
Man, to be honest with you, man, it could have went either way for me. I would have been cool with a tie. I picked Canelo, but it could have went either way for me. I kind of give Lara the edge just a little bit, but like I said, if they gave it to Canelo, I didn't have a problem with it. If they gave it to Lara, I would not have a problem or a tie. The thing that I do have a problem with is that 117, 111, man. I think that shit was... I think if it would have been 115-13, 115-13, 115-13 all the way, people would not have made as much of a big deal as they're making, man, because 117, 111 is fucking outrageous. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of swing rounds, man, but 117, 111 is... It's fucking nuts, man. And I think that's why people made the big deal that they were making of this fight, man, because 117, 111, man. All around, I thought it was a fucking whack-ass fight, man. Not like fucking El Dude yesterday, that faggot, that thanked Golden Boy for this fight. Yeah, you thank Golden Boy, and I don't think this fight lived up to the expectation. I mean, if it was supposedly a number one at 154 and a number two, we should have got more than this, man. These fights are hardly made, and they got it made, and look what the fuck we got. As far as Lara, yeah, man, he was fucking running up to a certain degree, you know. It's not like he was running the whole fucking time, man. Some of those he was getting out of the punches, and he was making Canelo look like shit, man. I don't know how the fuck his team hasn't molded him better, man. I mean, dude, some of those punches he was literally fucking swinging to take his fucking head off because he couldn't hit Lara in the face. Dude, he almost went through the fucking ropes twice. I mean, dude, he's young as fuck. He's got so much talent, and it's bullshit. He should not be looking like this, dude, on fucking TV, dude. And not as an elite boxer and the pay-per-view guy. He should not be looking like this, man. And they need to show him more footwork, man. He needs fucking footwork.
Looking like this? What do you mean?
The thing is, like, dude, your point, Jay.
Dude, there was points in the fight where he was looking like a fucking amateur, man. He was throwing 3 to 4 punches and he couldn't land one. And he threw one of them so hard he hit the ropes like 3 or 4 times.
No, to go to Jose's point earlier, he had to change his style a bit to kind of adjust to Lara. And yeah, he did throw some big wide shots and missed by a big margin, but it's because he had to change his style because Lara was just moving too much.
But check this out, Cam. So Lara lost. Everybody's saying he lost the fight because he was running, right? Let's say he would have. I know it's hypothetical, right? Because it didn't happen. But if he actually would have fucking made Canelo pay for all his mistakes, Canelo would have got his ass whooped all the rounds. Because he made him miss a shitload of times, man. A shitload of times. And he just wouldn't. I don't know why the fuck he did not stay there and hit him. Maybe, you know, well, you know what? One of them had to be because of Canelo's power, man. But there's no excuse on Lara's behalf on that part, man. Because if you make him miss, you got to fucking make him pay, man.
Yo, MV2, do you think Lara did the Tim Bradley training for this fight and did like 3 miles of running backwards?
He done more than 3 miles, I think.
Oh, man, dude. He did way more than that, man. But, dude, a lot of that, I mean, I don't agree too much with Jose, man. Like, yeah, what is he supposed to do? Chase him all around the ring the whole night? Like, no, dude, like, your correct answer is if he knew how to cut the fucking ring off, then he would not have had so much problems. Yeah, he still would have been running, but he would have fucking not had so much problems, man. He needs to, that's something they need to show him. They need to show him, man.
Can I ask you how you cut the ring off? Like, are you supposed to bear hug the guy and throw him into the corner? Like, I just don't know.
So what's bend your
happen?
knees.
Yeah, so what's going to happen, Jose, every time he fights a technical fighter? We're going to have an excuse that he's not going to be able to hit him? I mean, I'm not saying, because like I said, dude, he still would have kept running, but you can tell, dude, he does not know how to cut the ring off at all, man. I mean, Triple G is not that fast at footwork, man, and he cuts off everybody. There's no way getting around him, And Gula's not the fastest guy, and he's really fucking good at cutting the ring off. I
think a good technical boxer is very difficult to corner him into one spot, man. It's very difficult because the ring's got 4 sides, so he can go to whichever side. It's like it's very hard to corner someone in. That's what I think, at least. Like I think at some point these guys are like fuck, and they have to exchange a bit, right?
But Jose, it's not about cornering him down. It's just about, look, how do I cut the distance, right? So I can let off the shots, right? If he just bends those knees while he's moving, his movement will be a lot better. I don't understand why, if you want to move, whether you want to walk or you want to run, you have to bend your knees. Why is this guy walking like he's got peg legs?
See, that's where I disagree with you guys, because I believe Canelo, his strategy was to like swing, and that's how he was cornering him and stopping him, by hitting him, right? That was the only time he could ever exchange with Lara, was when he actually caught him. Because other than that, he couldn't catch him. The guy was just running away. So he had to swing, and he had to look a little stupid. Yes, but it was at the point of him being active and trying to hit him. Like, he wasn't just going to pretend to box and exchange a jab here and there with him. He was in there to fucking slow the guy down, right?
But see, that's what I'm saying, Jose. I mean, and I want to say, like I don't fucking, because I'm starting to like Canelo, man. He's starting to grow on me, and I'm just so mad that if he had a better trainer, man, to me, honestly, dude, because right now he's just fighting of whatever the fuck he knows, man. And if he had an elite trainer that actually pushed him to his limits, dude, this guy would be such a fucking beast, man. He'd be such a fucking animal inside there, man. I just think he needs a better trainer, man, honestly, man. He needs a better trainer, man.
I tell you what, Kingsley, you're my boy, but I agree with Jose. I think you're being a bit harsh, to be honest. I think Chepo's starting to grow on me, man. I think he's the kind of reverential treatment that Canelo gives him. He's very composed and shit. I mean, he's no fucking, he's no Freddie Roach, but I don't know, maybe there's something to it. He's pretty much taught everything Canelo knows. So he can't be that bad of a trainer, can he?
I didn't say he was that bad. Dude, look how old he is. If he had an elite trainer, he's an elite boxer, he'd fucking grow way more than this.
Yeah, but to be fair, Jay, like, when you see them in the corner, the person giving Canelo advice isn't Chepo, it's his son.
Yeah.
And who taught his son?
The father. I mean, it only helps to have both of them there. You know what I mean? The father can give probably more technical advice than the son might be able to catch, but still, it's really the son over there giving all of the details and information and telling him what to do in between rounds.
And as far as the rematch, man, fuck that, man. I'm not trying to see that shit. As a matter of fact, if I didn't see Lara fight ever again, I could give a fuck less. I'm not too much of a fucking fan of Lara, man. He did good yesterday, man, but I'm telling you, it could have went either way for me, man, but it's just one of those things, like, yeah, you can be mad because they didn't give you the win, but, dude, you have so much fault to take for that. So much fault to take for that, dude. We didn't give Lomachenko shit in the rounds that he lost for inactivity, so what the fuck, we got to give Lara shit, man, because everybody knows Lomachenko lost the rounds he did to Gary Russell. Why? Because he didn't do shit in the fucking rounds. So Lara lost the fucking rounds the same way. He wasn't doing a fucking thing.
And I mean, one extra point I'd like to make to what you're saying, Jay, is that all these people who are saying that Lara won this fight are the same people who scored in favor of Broner against Pauly. And Pauly was doing all the same shit, actually better in my opinion, because he had more activity. And yet, why doesn't Pauly get the nod?
Great point.
So, and you know what? Yesterday I couldn't get on the show yesterday, man. But I was gonna make that exact comparison, man, and the Herrera
Danny Garcia fight. I mean, let's just forget about the fucking name, Danny Garcia and Herrera. Let's just concentrate on the fucking fight itself, man. Herrera put a worse ass whooping on Danny Garcia than what fucking Lara did on Canelo, if you gave the fight to Lara. But nobody made a fucking riot about Mauricio Herrera and Danny Garcia. Everybody on the Boxing Boys had had Danny Garcia either winning, even though Ness watched it 3 times, and at most they gave him a tie, giving him every fucking round that they could give Herrera. I mean, dude, it's fucking ridiculous. So back then, a jab was fucking horrible. Oh, a jab doesn't get you the fucking win. You know, Danny landed the hardest shots. In this fight, Canelo landed the hardest shots. But since when do we not count a fucking jab?
Yeah, if you're not gonna count a jab, then you can't give Lara the win ever.
You see, look at the biasness that we got going on, man. I mean, back then, because Mauricio Herrera used the shit out of the jab, a masterful piece he put of work, it didn't count. But now that Lara used the jab, we got to give him 100% credit. Nah, man, let's cut the bullshit, man. And a lot of people that are saying, oh, but, you know, Canelo's shots, he hit fucking elbows and hips. Get the fuck out of here, man. He hit elbows and hips, man, but he fucking threw him 4 feet away, right? The fuck out of here. Don't give me that shit, man. I mean, B was using every excuse he could fucking use to get out of it, man. Come on, dude. How ridiculous did it sound when he said, you tell me what hurts more, a body shot or a shot to the fucking face? Oh, my God, dude. Jesus Christ, man. It was out of control, man. It was fucking out of control, man. And I don't know. I thought the fight was fucking. I just thought it was an odd whatever fight, man. But a lot of the people that are fucking, you know, trying to give Canelo too much shit and Lara too much shit, like, let's just keep it real, man. If you're a Canelo fan or if you're a Lara fan, let's just say the fucking truth, man. You know what I mean? Lara fucking ran and he fucked up the fight at the end. If you're mad that they didn't give him the fight, and if you wanted Canelo to win the fight, then he should have learned how to cut the ring off, and that's it.
Exactly. If he was active, if he was more active, he would have got the fight. As simple as that. Simple as that.
Yo, before we move on, because I know we'll probably talk a bit. Actually, we got a caller on the line. Chad, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on, just 1 second.
Chad, you got a really bad connection, man. You got really bad.
He's next to the train station.
You still there, Chad? Chad?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Chad.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing?
Great, Chad. Break down the fight, Chad. What did you think? Who won?
I had Canelo winning. I have my scorecard if you guys wanted me to give you the scorecard like Ness. Man,
Where's your scorecard?
I went like 5 times yesterday. Huh?
Give us your scorecard.
Hold on. I'm going to bring it up.
Chad buried his scorecard in the back garden.
Fucking come correct, Chad. Come on, man. You know the game.
Okay, I had Lara winning the first round, Canelo the second round, Lara the third round, Canelo the fourth, Canelo the fifth, Canelo the sixth, Lara the seventh, Canelo the eighth, Canelo the ninth, Lara the 10th, Lara the 11th, and 12th I had Canelo.
Wait a minute, man. Chad, you gave the 7th to Lara?
I can't give the 7th to Lara just because of that cut. And you know, that uppercut and that cut, to me, that give the round to Canelo, in my opinion.
Yeah. So,
But-
Chad,
Oh,
what
okay,
do you think of the fight, man?
Oh man, it was terrible. It was a terrible fight. I mean, there wasn't really like a definitive winner. Well, I mean, there was a lot of rounds where there was just nothing happening. It was like a snooze fest. I would have hated to be there live because I wouldn't be able to stay awake during it. I mean, other than the fact of, you know, the risk factor of Canelo losing, there was really no like excitement for this fight, unless you're just like, you like to watch, you know, a lot of running. So, I don't know, that's possibly what a lot of people That's possibly what a lot of people like to watch, but I don't. But definitely, I had Canelo winning the fight just because Lara wasn't putting enough work in. So, yeah, man, I feel like Ness was doing a lot of defensive maneuvers on his part. As far as him picking Lara, and I just think that.
You still there?
Yeah, we're still here, man.
Yeah. Some guy named Dave started calling me.
Dave the Sinister.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm on y'all's chat or something.
Oh yeah, that's our chat. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, Mauricio Herrera, he scored that fight versus Danny 3 times, correct? Remember, because he had to defend his point. So he scored that fight 3 times. He had 2 times for Danny, and the third a draw. But yesterday he was defending himself, saying that he didn't get a draw.
Chad, Chad, you've got perfect timing, Chad. You know why? Listen to this, Chad.
I don't think you were biased.
I went back and watched this fight 3 times.
Because you tried, you watched it a couple times, so you couldn't lie to yourself 3 times in a row.
I scored it 3 different times.
What were your 3 scores? All 3.
Each time I scored it looking for more rounds for Herrera because people were on my timeline telling me it was a robbery. And I didn't see that. And, no matter what you guys may say about me and my bias towards Danny, that's not what I ever want to...
No, I believe you, Ness. I believe you. I take it back. I don't think you were biased.
I went back and watched it 3 times, and there is a version of that with a draw. I have a version with Danny winning by 1 round, 115, 113.
The show, Blog Talk sucks. First of all, I mean the show cut off. I was waiting for freaking 3 hours, and the show cuts off as soon as I get on. So I'm like, I was about to make him eat that crap. So I mean. Dude, he watches fights 3 times, but he only needs to see this fight 1 time. Why? Because he's going to see that his boy was running the entire time.
No, but what frustrated me was he was cussing Vic for having it a draw, and he was cussing Ari for having it a draw. But yet, when he watched the Herrera-Danny fight the first time, he had it a draw. So you can't. It's double standard. You can't be cussing people for scoring fights a draw. Like, I've got a lot of respect and time for Ness, but you've got to, you can't sit on both sides of the fence. You've got to either stick to your guns or
Hey, you sounded like the network right about now.
Yeah. The thing is, I called in to the Boxing Voice a while back when this first started with the double standard in Ness. I was a caller who actually was saying that Ness was had a double standard as far as his view of opinion. And after that, Chemo was the one who came in and, was saying that he had a double standard. So, I mean, I've been knowing this guy, seriously, having that double standard forever. And I thought that was some crap whenever he was giving Vic a lot of crap about, basically him having a draw. And I was pretty upset about that. And, I mean, he scores fights 3 times, so that way he can see it on his side. He scored that Manny Pacquiao-Bradley 1 3 times, so that way he could somehow find, a punch or 2 to, make his point, So, I just feel like Ness is full of crap. I hope he's hearing this right now.
Oh yeah, don't worry, man.
Oh yeah, no,
he's
definitely hearing
everything, man. He's my boy, but he hears everything.
As much as Ness stalks
well, I mean, he never wanted to eat his crow. He refused. At the end of the day, who has the loss? At the end of the day, who has the loss on the record? Lara, correct? He picked who? Canelo. I mean, he picked Lara.
Man,
so
he's throwing jabs at you too. You better eat that crow.
All 3 of those hosts they eat their crow. They freaking, dude. They always make everybody eat their crow, and they laugh because they have the crow button, right? Whenever it's them, Ness cries like a little baby. He's over here real soft spoken. Oh yeah, man, I picked it wrong. When it's an obvious blowout, whenever it's a close fight, he's screaming robbery. I'm like, what the freak, dude?
Well, let me defend Ness. since he's not here to defend himself. Basically, Nez wouldn't be the first person to show bias towards his pre-fight pick. You know what I'm saying? He picked Lara beforehand, so it's going to be difficult for him to kind of do 360. I done it, but I felt so strongly about the fight, about Lara running, that I had to change my mind about Lara. Whereas Nez, that's one of his favourite fighters. He's like, it goes Danny Garcia, Erislandy Lara for Nez. And I've got a lot of time for him.
Callers?
But what's that supposed to mean? I thought you're supposed to judge fighters or fights without, not letting your emotions about, fighters get in the way.
But man, he's not a journalist, man. He's a fan.
Yo,
I'm a
it doesn't fucking matter.
Yo, Lim.
It doesn't matter.
What's your scorecard though?
I had a 12-0 for Lara, bro.
Yo, what rounds did you?
I gave 1 through 7, 8, 9, 10 through 12, and 15 for Lara.
Shit, he's the fucking GOAT then, man.
I know, man. Hey, do you guys think Lara's fiance is gonna divorce his ass? Like 2 days before the baby's born?
Not enough
Because I would.
Man.
And you know what I would say for my legal purposes? I'd say that I didn't know I was marrying a fucking bitch.
Tell us how you really feel, Lim.
Look, I scored the fight 7-5 for Canelo. I'm fine with the draw. I'm fine with the 7-5 decision for Lara. But this is just basic math, all right? Say if you scored the fight 7-5 for Lara, and you concede the fact that there's one swing round, by definition, it's not a robbery. If you have it 8-4 for Lara, and you concede that there's 2 swing rounds, it's not a robbery by definition. That's just basic math. And I'm like, what was the point of that tally last night on that show? Why do I care about the opinions of an extremely skewed, group of listeners who sound like fucking welfare recipients? You're
wrong for that, man.
If you took a poll of how many Germans hated Jews in World War II, I think you'd get a pretty skewed answer there too.
Right. And
hey guys,
what's up?
I was gonna say, can I come to the defense of the judge, man, who's getting shit on by everybody? So with your same logic, if you have it 115, 113, it's a close fucking fight, which means that could have literally been a shutout. So that 117, 111 is fucking a great score. I think personally, a judge like that has the balls to give a guy the round if he sees him that he did a little bit better every time, man. And that's how it should be judged. It shouldn't be that psychologically you're like, oh, fuck, this is a close round. I gave the last 3 to this guy. I got to give the next 2 to that guy. So, I can appreciate that the guy had a 117, 111 scorecard if the fight's so close. So why is everybody shitting on this guy?
At the end of the day, the only collective scorecards that I really care about are the writers, who sat ringside at the fight. I'm not saying that their opinion is perfect. Of course they aren't. They're biased as fuck. I hate certain writers, but still, I'm still going to prioritize their scorecards over, the listeners of the Boxing Voice and even the listeners on this show because they're fucking experts at what they do.
Well, the thing is that they're getting paid to do this, so they should have a more accountability for it.
Right, and the thing is, Ari, you said that the majority of the writers scored for Canelo, right, by a small margin. So
yeah, very small margin. Yeah,
okay.
I think it's 39 Canelo, 30 Lara, and I think 24 draw. I'm not sure on the draw number though, but yeah, I think it was in the 20s.
At the end of the day, man, this fight is going to be forgotten about in about 3 to 4 months because no one wants to see a fucking pussy-ass bitch like Lara ever fight again. Did Canelo show flaws in that fight? Yeah, of course he did. And the thing is, I give Lara full props. I think Lara is one of the most talented fighters, but he's one of the most talented fighters in making you look bad because he doesn't try to win a fight. And the thing is, if you're a guy like Lara and you're like the fucking F side, and Canelo's the A side, and you're talking and you're talking all this bullshit, how you're gonna break someone's fucking face, and you don't even try to engage, you're just a fucking pussy. Get the fuck out of here.
That's a great point. Yo, your line's breaking up, man.
That was King J. That was really bad background.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, but anyways, I just want to rant a little bit. the guys yesterday on the show saying that, body punches, head punches or face punches should count more than body punches. They're both power punches. They both equal the same
They're both
shit.
connects. They're both connects.
Exactly.
They both connect on the clean part of the body.
Did someone say on the show yesterday, but body punches doesn't leave that concussive damage, after the fight? Did someone say that?
Ask Mildred Taylor about that.
That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Because first of all, I don't care we're judging based on what happened in the fight. I don't care if you get the Magomed treatment 3 months afterwards. I don't care about that. I only care about what happened in the fight. And secondly, you can you not get knocked down and knocked out by both punches?
Yep. That's what we saw. Look at Kameda did to that guy. That guy was paralyzed on the floor from a body punch.
What's the fucking difference?
Well, look at Mildred Taylor versus De La Hoya. Mildred Taylor was done after that fight.
B-Hop De La Hoya.
Blood for 2.5 weeks.
All right, and another point I want to make is Ness kept bringing up the CompuBucks punches, right? He said that Lara landed more punches or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
They shit on CompuBucks 1 minute, and then they're using the stats.
Exactly. It's just
exactly with the power punches on the Herrera fight. The power punches from the Herrera fight is a perfect example. You have Danny Garcia landing more punches, power punches, and freaking Ness was using that to defend his point. But then yesterday it didn't matter about those power punches. What the freak? Ness, are you freaking on crack?
And regarding power punches with Herrera, his jab is a power punch. He rocked Johan Perez's head back yesterday, have him look like a fucking bobblehead, just like he did to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia got stunned repeatedly by that jab. That jab is a fucking power punch, period, point blank.
Yeah, I mean, you can't judge a punch by CompuBox numbers. You got to just look at it, punch by punch and see the where it landed and, the impact of that punch.
Was it clean? Was it effective? Was it clean? Was it effective? Did it throw the other guy off his game plan? Did it hurt him? Did it drop him? Did it stun him? Did it rock him? Etc.
I'd rather get punched in the face than get hit in the body. Because
exactly.
The punch is superficial to the face.
Yeah, and true. But my whole point is I'm just being neutral. That's my point that I'm trying to make. Like, I agree. I mean, every time from personal experience, when I've gotten hit in the liver, I'd fucking rather get punched in the face 10 times than get punched in the liver 2 times.
Yeah, because you'll shake that shit off. You can continue fighting. A fucking body punch stays with you, man, and it slows you down.
Yep.
It means you can't get out the fucking way of the next punch that hits you in the fucking face.
Yo, Dan, have you got anything else, Dan? Because I need to free the line. No, I'm not going to hang up on you, but any other points you want to make, Dan?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Canelo is, he's the number 1 alpha male in the world. And team thickness, team ginger balls, and team thickness, man. That's all I got to say.
Yes, that sounds so gay, but anyway.
Team pause.
Brandon and Chad, you guys got anything else? Because we need to move on. I need to let you guys go because a lot of people are trying to call in.
Okay. Yeah, man. All I'm saying is, Robbie needs to get off Nessa's ball sack.
No, don't disrespect Rob, man. He's only got one eye.
Chad, were you the guy who called in right when the show crapped out?
Yes, 979. He said 979, and that
guy said hello.
I was like saying hello.
Yo,
hello. Chad, you said hello about 25 million times, man. What the fuck?
Hello.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check. 1 2. Mic check. Mic check.
The thing about Block Talk is you can't hear when you're speaking over the phone. Like, you can't hear the other person. So you should shut the fuck up.
I think that was the best part of the show, man, but bar none. Out of all the bullshit that Ness and B were talking about, that was the only clear logic that I heard in that show last night. So props to you, man.
Right,
man. Appreciate it, guys. You guys have a great show. I'm gonna be freaking listening in on you guys. I appreciate you guys not making me wait 2 hours.
Nah, Chad, thanks a lot for calling in, and call again in the future.
Yeah, cheers, bro. Take care, Chad.
Peace.
And Brandon, you got anything else left you want to speak upon?
No, I think I'd just say one more thing is that I don't want to sound like I'm riding Canelo's dick, but I've always liked this kid. Yeah, and I can do that. Yeah, that's fine. But I think Lara is a good boxer, and he does his thing in the ring. But what I don't understand is why Canelo can't get some of the credit from some of these people when the kid is 23 years old. He adjusted to that fight. He takes all the fucking fights. It doesn't matter who it is. He hasn't ducked anybody as of yet. And he puts it on, man. And I just don't know why he can't seem to get the credit that's due. And I guess I kind of want to hear maybe someone's opinion on that.
Hey, Brandon, I agree. Hey, I'm a Canelo tard, but at the same time, I'm probably Canelo's harshest critic on this panel. When he fought Angulo, I gave him no fucking credit whatsoever. But even though I saw a lot of flaws, holes in his game yesterday, I saw a lot of positives. I saw his stamina improve. I saw him taking baby steps forward, being somewhat of an aggressive fighter, not to the full extent that I wanted, obviously, but he still showed signs of being willing to come forward against a fighter who's substantially better and more talented than Trout is. And to me, again, Lara, to me, he's such a hard fighter to look good against, because not only is he really talented, but his main goal is to stink up the joint.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, though, Dan, you said Chepo's shit a couple weeks ago. So who's teaching Canelo these improvements then?
Yeah, I disagree with saying that he's shit. I mean, the thing is, some trainers just mesh well with certain fighters, and a lot of the times it's that trainer that grew up with that fighter. Canelo has been with these guys for a long time, and I think he's still got improvements to make with them. As soon as he starts looking like shit and somebody like completely clowns him, outclasses him, etc., then maybe he should move on to somebody else. But for now, I think he's doing just fine.
Floyd
is a special case, man.
Nah, you see, that's where I disagree with you. But I'm not going to go down that road. I don't think his trainers know what they're doing very well. And again, you see, even though Canelo was more aggressive yesterday, the thing is, when he comes forward, he still hops. He jumps he just takes like baby steps. He doesn't fully stalk his opponent like Triple G does. That's what I want a trainer to teach him to do. The thing is, when you're jumping forward like Canelo is, you're not positioned to throw, power punches. Whereas, Golovkin can throw power punches pretty much any time because he's always in position.
Yeah.
What does Floyd Sr. have over Chepo?
The fact that he used to be a pro fighter. He was
Well, how do you know Chepo wasn't in the game too, man? Like, he's been around boxing his whole life. Like Floyd Sr. is obviously dumb as shit. At least Chepo's probably a little bit smarter. I think this stage,
what did Jack Lowe know about boxing? He made Kelly Pavlik the middleweight champion of the world.
Yeah, that's what
Kelly Pavlik dumped him, he fell off.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. A lot of it isn't the soldier, it's the horse or whatever they say, right? I don't know. It's starting to sound like Ness.
James in the chat says, I didn't see anything new that stood out about Canelo yesterday. Rewatch the Trout fight, my man.
But still, you can hear Ronnie Shields saying, I can expose Canelo. I found these weaknesses. It's bullshit. At the end of the day, those guys are just talking theory. Whereas the guys that have the gloves on, those are the guys that are fucking laying down the bricks. Those are the guys that are really in there.
And if you want to make that argument about, pedigree, Ronnie Shields has a hell of a lot more pedigree than either Floyd Sr. or Chepo.
No, because listen, I've said this. I think Ronnie Shields is full of shit. Like Jose just said, he said he could expose Canelo's flaws.
That's what I'm saying. But the whole thing is Ronnie Shields actually has a history of training great fighters.
Yeah, he does.
These other guys don't.
Prestigious.
But he still failed. Period.
Mm.
Yeah, we all know that whenever we talk about how legitimate a trainer is, no one can win that argument. So.
Yeah.
But,
can I just say, I thought Showtime were really fucking biased, but not biased towards who I thought they were going to be for. I thought they were fucking biased for Lara. And I was watching the fight, and Steve Farhood had Lara 4-2 up after 6, and I was just scratching my head like, how the fuck can you do that, man?
Yeah, I think Farhood was getting into their little Showtime group thing with
that's fair.
But I was bullying him.
No, I was disappointed in Paulie because the thing is, I have no respect for Paulie anymore. After he got his ass whooped up and his ass torn up, and then he has the balls, to talk all that shit about Pacquiao and refuses to say anything about Bernard Hopkins. That guy's just another Al Heyman fucking dick rider faggot.
Yep, that's a good point because, Oscar De La Hoya, that's Canelo's trainer. So is Showtime now affiliating more with Al Heyman rather than Oscar De La Hoya? Do they think Oscar De La Hoya is going to fuck off to HBO? Maybe Canelo's going to fuck off there. So I think Showtime is very pro Al Heyman.
Of course,
and his fighters.
Of course they are.
Well, I mean, look, back when Heyman's guys were on HBO, look at how big they were talking about everybody that was in his stable. That's all you need to know about that.
Yo, guys.
Yeah, and Paulie doesn't want to give credit to Canelo because Canelo fights like with power, right? And Paulie has none, so he can't relate to that style.
Yeah,
Canelo favor the movers.
Canelo has he has balls and machismo, something that Paulie clearly lacks.
At least Roy Jones Jr. thinks he's still the greatest in the world in everything, right? So he thinks that he's just like every fighter that's doing well.
Well, I think you're going a little far there, Lim. I mean, Paulie fought with balls his entire career. I mean, especially having very little power like that. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trolling. Paulie obviously has a shitload of heart, but he has, feather fists, so that's his ordeal.
I'm going to jump in because we've got one more caller and then we need to move on to the rest of the card and then the black hole as well. We can't forget about the black hole. But we got someone on the line called Dat Morris. What's your name, bro? Where you from?
We gotta get to the undercard too, Cam.
Yo,
what's happening, bro? What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Darwin, but they call me Dat Muros, though. I'm from San Francisco, California. Been listening to this show for a while. You guys are awesome. You guys are way better than the Boxing Voice. Oh man, I was listening to that show yesterday.
I'll take that.
Man, they're way too biased. You guys pretty much covered on the parts of I saw the fight live, Lara and Canelo, and personally, when I saw it live, I thought it was a draw. But then when I saw it on TV the next day, I gave it to Lara, but I could see it being 115, 113 either way. But the way that I don't know, the way that Ness was saying it, like you guys were on point. Like he's gonna say that we can't give like the benefit of the doubt on the swing rounds to certain fighters, but with him, like with Danny Garcia and Mauricio Herrera, he's like sucking his cock all the time. It's like hella annoying and shit.
Well, hey, I mentioned Mauricio Herrera last week before Canelo Lara, and then he got all pissy and like, who you picking for Canelo Lara though? Don't talk to me about the undercard.
Yo, and another thing is, didn't Ness say yesterday, like regarding the tally, he said something about numbers and the validity of numbers, and he was saying that the majority of the people think that Lara won, so therefore he's right. And yet when him, James, and who else fucking scored Pacquiao Bradley #1 for Bradley, they were being like these fucking white knights and shit and saying that they were all right and stuff, and we didn't give them shit for that, did we?
Exactly. I mean, I've been listening to them for a while too, but just I don't know, something about this year they've just been getting slightly progressively worse. But I mean, I still think they're cool and all, but I just feel that they're getting like every time that we disagree with them, like I'm not gonna say all of them, but I'm gonna say Ness. Probably Ness the most. He gets so sensitive when you don't agree with his opinion. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and also one more thing, Darwin, is yesterday he was shitting on Vic so hard for scoring in a fucking draw, and yet when people were scoring at 7-5 for Canelo, he wasn't as upset. So what, we're supposed to skew our cards to score it for a definitive winner? That's better than scoring it as as honestly as you can. That's the dumbest thing I've fucking heard.
Exactly.
How do you greenlight something like that?
Shit.
And this is what I'm saying, yeah. Like, look, obviously a lot of people are complaining about that show, but I don't want this show to start be done like they were always shitting on them. Like, let's just
no, Bruce. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because each of us are saying our speak. Just because I'm talking shit about the show doesn't mean Cam or MV Chu is. I'm just voicing my frustrations.
Guys, yeah, I mean, not to mention, Russa, I mean, I call in there every week, dude. I mean, I don't got with the show,
I've called in for about 2 years.
All the time.
Yeah,
but see, the point is, Monaco in the chat made a good point. He said, "What is this? A boxing show or a review show?" You know what I'm saying? Let's fucking keep it boxing, man.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit, Monaco, because we're just talking about how most boxing fans scored the fight and the biasness that's in boxing fans in general. This is not just the Boxing Voice. This is an extension of boxing forums and just boxing fans all around the world. So
yeah, it's about boxing and it's about the rhetoric surrounding it.
Yo, I don't.
You analyze stuff and you analyze people's opinions.
I don't agree with what Monaco said at all.
Yo, James made a good.
It's a fucking civil war.
Yeah, James made a good point though.
Civil war between and the Boxing Voice have made their choice.
James made a good
we are
point.
the other side of it.
But hey, my
Team Slick versus Team Rock'em Sock.
There's Team Showtime. Your fucking team hates VO, or at least I hope you fucking guys are.
No, but seriously though, James made a good point in the chat. He says if we all agreed it would be boring, and that is true. And he followed it up with saying he's emotional with his fucking attitude, and it's true. Like if you're passionate about something, you get emotional, and you know that is a big factor. Like if we didn't have passion for boxing, first of all, we wouldn't do a podcast, and second of all, we wouldn't talk about it so much. So it's our love of the sport that makes us disagree. But that's fine. Everyone's opinion is valid. But Darwin, have you got any other points you want to make? Where would you see Canelo? Where would you like to see Canelo go next? What would you like to see Lara do?
I mean, I heard he's going to fight Kirkland. That there was some news about that today. I mean, I'd like to see him fight Kirkland. I think that's a 50-50 fight. You never know who wins, especially if he's with Ann Wolf. But yeah, pretty much I just wanted to say that. I want to say, I mean, I'm not shitting on the boxing boys. I'm just saying that sometimes I feel like they get a little too sensitive. But I mean that's how it is with like when you're emotional about something. But I mean, there's a difference from being passionate about something and just being like downright just too damn emotional, almost like you're a female or something like that. But hey, that's just my opinion. But yeah, you know what? You guys are cool. The boxing voice is cool too. But shit, man, I'll probably be calling in like every now and then too, because then like I just started figuring out how this Skype thing works out. I didn't know it was this easy to call in.
Yeah, man. Make sure you call in the future, man. Thanks for calling in, yeah?
Easy as fuck,
right.
Darwin. Call in anytime, man.
Alright, take care, brother.
Alright.
Peace.
Right, no time. We need to get to this undercard. What card do you want to talk about first?
You want to start from the bottom up?
Either way, up to you.
All right, man. Well, I mean, first of all, there was a Tomoki Kame guy. I mean, the Kame guy. Kameda. That's my dude right there, man. I know you guys were impressed with him. I told you guys to look out for him. You know, he's big time ratings draw in Japan. His whole family, the Kameda brothers, their uncle fought Aaron Pryor back in the 80s. These guys are big timers. Tomoki to me reminds me of not quite as fast, but a very just as skilled and well timed version of Jorge Linares. And I mean, I think that's put him in a high place to a certain degree. But I mean, he at least hasn't shown the chin issues that Linares has, and I think really highly of the kid, and I think he's probably one of the top fighters at bantamweight outside of Anselmo Moreno.
I'm gonna call him the Samurai Jedi
with the rat tail.
Yeah, man, that body punch, man. Fuck, that guy was paralyzed. That's a body punch. I love that shit.
That was a great.
Yeah, and he was fighting a very good opponent too. That was a high level opponent. That was the guy.
Former champ.
Basically, Kameda defeated the guy who beat him for the championship.
Yeah.
So he was basically 2 steps removed from that. So that was essentially almost like Lara fighting, and that was kind of like Alvarez fighting Angulo, because Angulo was 1 fight removed from the Lara fight.
Right, Nota, I want to ask Dave's opinion because I know he's seen this, but before I ask Dave's opinion, Nota, did you see any going back to the Lara fight, did you see any similarities with this fight? Because I saw a lot of lateral movement with Kameda moving around the ring, and Canelo was very similar to Kameda's Singhu, yeah, that's it. He was very similar. He was trying to walk him down, cut the ring off with his weird smile as he was walking forward. He looked a bit weird smiling like that. But one big difference though, Kameda's punches and his jab, especially his jab. He was throwing 4 or 5 jabs in succession. I was very impressed with his jab.
Yeah, it was very authoritative. Like, I think in a way, like, you might be able to compare him to a certain degree to like a young De La Hoya, like when De La Hoya was at 130, 135, where he was, sticking and moving, just being very finessed with it, but also putting a lot of power on his shots to really give his opponent something to think about. And then waiting for his opponent to stalk forward, and then he'd really sit on the punches once he got his opponent to fall into the trap.
Yeah. Never trust a Japanese fighter. You've been serious. They will let you down.
These lightweight Japanese are different, man. They're different.
They will let you down when the time comes.
Don't trust their dads. Don't trust their dads.
Samurai Jedi. I should have said Jedi Samurai. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. The Jedi Samurai.
But Chu, did you see this?
I didn't. This is the one fight I didn't actually fucking see, man.
Yeah, it wasn't part of the main pay-per-view. I think it was during the preview show. I think I had to catch it on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's actually on Showtime's YouTube channel.
Yeah. So where does he go next? Who does he fight next?
Well, I think one of his top contenders is actually Golden Boy's young prospect Randy Caballero, and I think that's actually a really good fight for him.
I think Caballero is going to fight for the vacant IBF first. Because Paul Butler vacated it, and Caballero was the mandatory. So I think I heard they're going to fight Stuart Hall for it. I'm not sure if that's official yet, but Caballero's going to pick up the IBF anyway.
You said Stuart Hall couldn't fight for it?
Yeah, well, I seen on Boxing Scene that they were saying that Hall Caballero's lining up.
You know,
I was surprised.
I think that'd be a good fight, you know. But let's get back to Kameda. Did anyone else see this fight, and what was your opinion? No one's seen it.
What? I remember a bunch of people saying it in the.
Wait, what
chat.
fight did you say? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
The Kameda fight. Anything else? What you want to say about this fight?
Yeah, I saw the body punch. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I know Dave's seen it, but he's away at the moment, so we'll come back to Dave when he gets back. But,
hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Ephraim?
Ephraim? Nothing, man. Yeah, I saw Kameda, dude, man. I think he was slacking, dude. Or was it the opponent that good?
I think it was the pressure, it was good pressure.
The opponent was a former champion, man. The opponent was a champion 2 fights removed from Kameda getting the belt.
Okay, but for some reason I got the impression of what's taking so fucking long.
And yet you scored the fight for Lara yesterday.
I can agree. I can argue that to the end of time, dude, because mathematically Lara won. Ring generalship, Lara won. Fuck, what else you want?
Mathematically, who won?
Yeah, on the numbers, you can see the punches landed. What's name won by 10 points or 10 punches.
Effective aggression, Lara lost.
Canelo had
punching, Lara lost.
Canelo had much more power shots.
Well, hold on. Clean punches, clean punches, Lara. You can't even argue that. Effective aggression is Nello. I seen him swing at the air a lot, but he did land some body shots. So that's pretty much 50-50.
And what did Lara land?
Fucking clean that shots to the forehead.
Was Canelo rocking backwards? Was he getting his head snapped back? I saw Lara's head snapped back pretty bad a few times.
Shit, and hell no! I don't point those out. I don't remember Lara getting his neck snapped back not once.
How about his body? How about his body?
His body, yeah, his fucking elbow's real sore. His elbow is hit back to that cheek.
Hey, elbow's part of the body. First of all, Ephraim, elbow's part of the body. Secondly,
he flew across the ring.
Nikki, hit me in the elbow anytime you fucking want.
Hey, it's an exposed part of the body. That's a counting shot in the amateurs.
I'ma count it. But you know what? I count all the body shots that landed on his ass. Let's count them as fucking body shots that landed to the torso. Fuck it. He still loses.
You called him Nicky.
And how many times he almost knocked the fucking photographer out, dude? He was swinging so wild.
Yeah. So,
yet Lara was still bleeding at the end of the fight and had his fucking right cheek swollen.
Oh, the dude's a fragile.
That's
he's a
real
fragile
good defense
dude.
from Lara. That was swimming without getting wet. That blood wasn't wet at all, Ephraim. That blood wasn't wet at all.
Ephraim.
He was Cuban boxing school, baby.
Ephraim, if you're going off that logic and say Canelo, is missing wide with those punches, and yet, Lara slips a punch and then he retreats to the other side of the ring, how are you going to score that instant in the fight?
Well, hold on. What'd you say? He was what?
I said when he misses and he hits that fucking photographer you're telling me about, and then Lara slips that punch and then he retreats to the other side of the ring, how do you score that?
All right. Lara did run away, as in fleeing from danger. Yes, you're right about that. Oh shit, it's starting to rain.
And he missed counter opportunities.
Hold on. But if the dumbass Canelo follows him, that automatically means Lara was in control of that because the dumbass followed him.
Okay, and if Canelo hits him in the body and then Lara doesn't counter him, then how do you score that? If Lara's not taking counter opportunities when Canelo's swinging all crazy, if Canelo's swinging so fucking crazy, why doesn't he just counter the shit out of him?
Yep.
Oh shit, fuck.
Yeah. Oh shit, fuck. All right.
It's fucking hailing, dude. It's fucking hailing the size like fucking softballs and shit.
Yeah, you're right. It's hailing because I'm hailing on your arguments, son.
Yep.
It's all right though. They can't hit me. It's like Canelo. They can't hit me. It's all right. Look, it hit the nigga next to me. I'm about to pull over. Fuck this. Anyways, yeah, that dude. Hey, my man Perez got robbed, man. What's up with that?
No, he didn't. Herrera whooped Perez's ass, son. Herrera gave him a boxing lesson.
Perez
and
was shortening up the punches.
Dude,
he would arc the
Herrera,
punches.
Herrera beat Perez like he put him out on the corner and he was looking for his money. He's like, bitch, where's my money? Where's my fucking dinner? Go get it now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He rocked him. Hold on. Is there punch stats on that? I need to see that. I bet you anything, he won the punch stats. I ain't even.
Man, Herrera was doing a Master Mayweather impression on the ropes, and he was whooping his ass at the same time. At the same time.
He would get fucked up. He was slumped over on them ropes, looking like he needed a break.
It was Perez backing off at times from the body punches, man. You need to.
Yeah, man.
I know what you're talking
Perez,
about.
Perez is the one that almost got dropped in the 12th
Perez was just saying thank you.
Fucked Mauricio Herrera up, dude.
Yo,
somebody pull that shit up. I know somebody's at the desktop. Pull that shit up.
Efrain is a boxing version of fucking Sarah Palin, man.
Yo, if Perez won, why was he smiling after the fight? Why did he go shake the guy's hand? He was happy with the decision, man.
No, he was happy. He was happy that Herrera doesn't have that much power.
It was a unanimous, right?
It was a draw, and then two judges gave it to Herrera.
So okay, I got the CompuBox. I got the CompuBox stats, Efrain.
All right, let's hear it.
Herrera connected on 227 out of 715 punches. Perez landed 170 out of 689. So he lost on all counts, buddy.
He was clean.
He lost in percentage. He lost in percentage, and he lost in total connects.
Now you're using CompuBox, though, man.
Yeah. Well, because Efrain told me to pull it up, so I'm using his own argument against him. I'm using his own argument against him.
Herrera was the Lara of that fight. He was on them ropes and everything.
God damn.
Herrera is way better than Lara, period. He's slick and he's kicking the shit out of you while he's slick, period. Straight up and down.
You know what, though? I'm saying move on, but that's the next fight, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we skipped over Vargas Juanma, but we can get back to that.
Yeah, Herrera has got...
That was my man.
Herrera has got the best jab I've ever seen for a Mexican. I'm not joking, man. That thing is beautiful.
Yeah.
And he started at 18, you said, Neota?
Yeah, he started boxing at 18, turned pro at 27.
Man, he's a fucking beast.
On the panel, apart from...
Dude, that doesn't impress me much because, I mean, first of all, I can do a lot of that shit. And second of all, it's all game plan. It's all game plan.
Then go get paid, Efrain. Go get money, my nigga. You a heavyweight.
This guy all the time.
You a heavyweight. Go knock out Mike Perez then. Go knock out Ryan Jennings and take that title, son.
Nauta, this is
I'll
the
fight
guy
any heavyweight that's not a Cuban.
This is the guy on Skype chat. He would tell me that he can do like Rigo type inside fighting.
He's a quarter
don't even inside fight, dude. Rigo
doesn't really have inside skills, so
yeah,
I
he
think I might
believe that.
No. He does. But anyways, he tells me he can fight like Rigo. He tells me he can fight like Herrera now. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying, Mauricio Herrera, there's skill involved, but you know he follows a game plan, which fucking yesterday didn't work. But, you know, they say Mauricio won, all right, but ain't that full of shit because somebody had a draw.
Man, Herrera's versatile, buddy boy. He doesn't gotta follow a game plan. He'll hit you with the jab. He'll sneak around. He'll fucking bob his head around and stuff, and he'll hit you with the uppercut.
We can't agree on that, but why were people saying Golden Boy is throwing Mauricio Herrera a bone? Like hell no. That wasn't bone.
That should have been an even fight going into it. I mean, even Dwyer had Perez winning the fight beforehand, but. You know, it should have been an even fight going into it just by virtue of the fact that Perez clowned fucking Kamagai. And Kamagai gave Robert Guerrero the business. So, I mean, that should put him on equal terms.
So, who you guys got in Robert Guerrero against Herrera?
Come on,
they're not same weight. They're not same weight, and fuck Guerrero.
Okay.
Most importantly.
You said fuck him, yeah.
No, but I think Herrera would clown Guerrero, dude. Because Guerrero's...
Talk about that Lopez.
He's become one-dimensional now.
Yeah, that's true.
But let's get back to...
but Bandito versus Lopez.
What's up?
No, I was going to say, Bandito versus Lopez, though, man. Hey, Francisco Vargas was my prospect of the year last year, and he's turning out very nicely. Went in there, busted Wama's ass. Wama trying to do what he normally does and, you know, knock out an opponent that has him hurt, but it backfired majorly, and Vargas went in there and took care of business.
Yeah.
Do you think that her performance is kind of like, takes off some of the hate that we were giving Danny for his performance?
Well, I mean, it shows that Herrera's a high-level operator. So, I mean, for Danny to, should have lost to him, it's not like it's a big black mark on Danny. But I mean, still, it's one of those things where, to me, I thought Herrera beat Danny as clearly as he beat Perez.
Nah,
and
I disagree.
He whooped on Perez.
I had that fight a draw. That was a close fight.
Hey, tell me this. Who'd you guys have against Jesse Vargas against Khabib?
Jesse Vargas against who?
I had Vargas.
Khabib Alec Verde. I had
Vargas.
I think I had right?
Yeah, it was close. I had it either way, but I think I had Khabib. I think I had Khabib. Yeah,
I had Khabib. Man, Khabib was putting the ass up on him, being a smaller fighter too.
Yeah, but that's not comparable. Are you trying to compare that fight to this one?
Trying to compare that to Herrera and what's his name?
Perez.
Whatever that nigga name is. Anyways, about Lopez, man. Lopez and Vargas.
Are you serious, man? You're the one who was just big upping Perez, and he says whatever that little nigga's name is. Like, come on, man.
Who?
He's got the same name as you, dude. Perez.
Perez. You just say it different.
Oh, man. But Ephraim doesn't know it.
Anyways, man, that boy Francisco Vargas, I've been trying to tell people about him. He's nice as hell with that plastic hat.
He's the bad guy in the cowboy movie, dude. He's the bad guy. He goes in there and they call him the bandit because he goes in there and he steals dudes' souls.
So no,
Nikki, don't he get in too many firefights though?
I think that's what he wants, though. I think he's he's like a technician brawler, I guess you might call him. Because the thing is, he's really not getting hit with very many of those shots. Even though the guy's throwing at him in close range, he's blocking and slipping just perfectly, just barely enough to get the job done and countering at the same time.
Yeah, but he went life and death with it his last fucking fight on Fox Sports. He went life and death with somebody.
Was that against Belmontes?
I think so, probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, Belmontes was beaten.
Figueroa.
Hey, we all agree that Belmontes beat Figueroa's ass, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No, he was doing, but then he took the rest of the rounds off.
Yeah, but...
Oh, fuck this show. Fuck this. We got somebody fucking that actually defended Figueroa. Fuck this.
Yeah, I'm speaking the truth.
Oh, my bad. No, Vargas' last fight was against Abner Cotto. No, he shut Belmontes out, actually. He whooped Belmontes' ass. I forgot about that. Yeah, but no, Abner Cotto was the one that he had a tough fight against.
Right, okay. Oh, Nota, who would you like to see Vargas face next?
Shit, I think he's ready for a title, man. I think he should be able to fight either Barthélemy, Garcia. Well, maybe not Garcia, but Garcia's on the shelf anyway. Who knows what's going to happen with him? Or a couple of the other guys from Japan, Miura or Uchiyama. Uchiyama and Miura have the WBC and the WBA, and Barthélemy has the IBF. So I mean, any one of those would be fine with me. The only thing is, I know Barthélemy has to fight against what's the boy's name? The little Filipino dude that just fought, Michael Farinas. Yeah. He has to defend against him because Farinas is the mandatory.
Yeah, that's a good fight. That was a decent fight on Friday night.
That'd be a good fight.
Yo, guys, how the hell can we move forward if we got somebody on the panel that says Figueroa won? I don't see how we can move forward.
We need to move forward because you're talking too much. And I'll just hang up on you. That's how we can move forward. But anyway, anyone else got anything to say about the one more fight with Vargas before we go on to Maris? Nope.
Take it over, Cam.
All right, let's go to Maris then. Personally, Maris, he looks a bit like Khan when he went to Hunter. He looks a bit stuck between two styles at the moment, but I think after he has maybe a few more camps and a few more fights, he's had a long break. I think he come back good.
But he doesn't need to change his style, though. I don't understand, man.
Well,
he got knocked out. All right, got knocked out by Gonzalez, but a first-round knocker? That don't mean you have to change up your style. That's why I don't really like Virgil, man. Why are you changing up his style? Let him go with what he's doing. He's a free-weight champion. Let him do what he was doing and just try and improve him a bit. You don't need to change up his style.
No, but everyone knows what Virgil's like. He changes you, so isn't that Mahrez's own fault for going to Virgil?
Yeah,
Exactly.
you have to say that. Yeah, it's Mahrez's fault at the same time.
It's Mahrez's
Yeah, because
fault.
you gotta think. I mean, Mahrez was fighting such a variety of styles. Yanni Perez, Victor Archinian, Joseph Agbeco, Antonio Moreno, Ponce de Leon. Those were guys that are completely disparate styles, and he had to fight a different type of fight for each one of those guys. So I mean, he's pretty damn well versed in general. For him to try and pull kind of a bad Andre Ward impression against Kendo it just looked awkward and it forced, and it looked like he didn't even really kind of want to do it, because it's almost like sometimes he would want to go back to his older style of sticking and moving and then throwing combos.
Yo, Prez, you need to mute yourself, Prez.
He wouldn't really do anything. And
Prez, a background noise.
Ephraim, you need to mute yourself. Thanks. Sorry, no.
Yeah, but his Mahrez's, like, boxing IQ in the chat says Mahrez's soul has gotten stolen. I mean, Mahrez used to be one of my favorite fighters, but he's a shell of what he used to be. I used to love him because he could employ all these different styles and he would fucking go for it. And now he's just, after that Gonzalez loss, it just seems like he's trying to completely change who he is. And honestly, man, if he doesn't get knocked out by Gonzalez next, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets knocked out, in his second fight or his third fight. So,
a question to the panel. Do you guys think that Mahrez, I know he's had a few fights now at featherweight. Do you think he's too small for featherweight?
Well, to me, he was even too small for bantamweight when he was at 118.
Yeah.
He's not a very big guy. He's only entering those bantamweight fights. He was only entering on Fight Night at like 123, 122. He was barely gaining any weight. He's got the frame of a flyweight.
I think he should drop down, man. I think featherweight's a bit too big for him. There's big guys in featherweight compared to his size.
I think his issue is he just doesn't want to diet and cut weight basically. And I think and combined with that is the fact that at higher weights you tend to get paid more. So he pretty much did it for those two reasons at the same time.
He's got that Napoleon syndrome. He's got that little man syndrome, that size inferiority thing. He just wants to hang with the big boys, and at some point it's obviously gonna bite him in the ass, a la Gonzalez.
Yeah, I actually.
But
go on, you.
No, I was just gonna say with Angulo, Virgil Hunter was saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna change his style completely. I'm just gonna augment what he already does. Just kind of make his style better." Why didn't he do that with Mahrez? What was wrong with Mahrez's style? At least Mahrez is entertaining, or it was entertaining. That fight against Perez, Oquendo was shit.
I zoned out.
Yeah, I zoned out.
Yo, why y'all knocking Mahrez, man? I thought he looked good as hell.
Oh, you're a troll, man.
Oh man, I thought he was Cuban.
Troll.
Efren, I like Mahrez, but I didn't think he looked that great, dude.
Just after that cut.
He used a lot of things. He used every punch in his arsenal. He was using movement. He was using all kinds of shit.
He wasn't sitting on those punches, man. The Mahrez of Ponce de Leon would have knocked Kendo into the fucking fourth row.
We saw Kendo really going for it.
Well, yeah, because, Kendo had nothing to lose, man. The guy got knocked out by Rafael Vasquez, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and also, obviously he's going to come forward. He's going to try to capitalize on the fact that he's fighting a guy who just got knocked out in the first round in his last fight. So, of course, he's going to do that.
No, but Mahrez, of course, he dominated the fight, but he dominated in a way that like Lara would have dominated Ishe Smith. Hate to keep bringing up Ishe, but it wasn't like he just physically manned up on dude and was bullying him and outboxing him and everything at the same time. He pretty much just kind of did enough to win each round and come away with a clean decision, but he didn't look at that elite level like we've seen him in the past. He didn't look like the Mahrez of the Agbeco fight or the Mahrez of the Moreno fight when people were doubting what he could do, and he went out there and did the damn thing and, won impressively and whooped ass for 12 rounds.
Yeah, but that was at lower weight classes.
That's true, but...
He doesn't belong in that weight.
So you think that maybe at 126 he might be forced to fight a less eye pleasing style then, because he's more wary of getting KO'd.
It says on BoxRec he's 5'4". Man, he's you know what? I think they were talking about moving up weight again.
Yeah, he was. He wanted to get a fourth title.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man.
Trying to fight Miura.
He's just lazy. That's it.
But that's all. So that.
Sorry, was it?
Sorry, man, to cut you off. I was gonna say that's also why when these guys lose a big fight, they got to come back in and just challenge themselves again to high competition. Otherwise, they're still going to doubt themselves, man. That's what I mean. Going back to Canelo, maybe fanboy, whatever you want to call me, but Canelo.
You're breaking up, Jose.
Breaking up bad, Jose.
Jose, like Broner, right?
Hey, we're not in the black hole, Jose.
Broner wanted to fight Maidana. Man. Like, he did, and he would have fought him, man. And I believe that's the confidence these guys need, man. Like, they got to have that swagger, because if they get fucking, knocked off their perch, then they just something.
Well, hey, I mean, to defend Broner, I mean, Big Bro fought Canelo, and, Canelo beat Lara, so it's almost like Broner beat Lara.
You're right.
That
You're
meme.
right.
That was a funny meme, that.
That's boxing. I think that's Boxing Troll on Twitter. Shout out to Boxing Troll, man. He's fucking hilarious, man.
Hell yeah, that dude's a bomb.
Fucking phone up one day, Boxing Troll.
Yeah.
I don't think a troll ever wants to reveal who he is, so.
But all I'm hearing is his voice, so it's not, he doesn't need to give me his bank details and shit.
You can ask him.
You might have won the Nigerian lottery.
Why don't we try to get Dwyer's cat on the show too then, while you're at it?
Yo, did Dwyer really pick that guy against Herrera?
Yeah, he did. He had a bad week, man. He was depressed in his video, man.
Well, I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that the odds, like he thought
he was going for odds.
Were wider than they should have been, so he was doing that.
How does Dwyer sound depressed? Like, what does Dwyer depressed him?
It was his face as well.
Well,
I know he said his voice.
Yeah, he was making some excuses for Lara and stuff, and then he was, I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like he starts playing like heavy advocate for the guy he bet on.
Oh man,
he'll
Dwyer.
do that sometimes.
Guys, I just want to mention one more fight. I didn't see it, but I saw it in the results for the pay-per-view card. It was Yolanda Solis losing in a TKO in the 5th round to Enrique Quevedo.
Salinas.
Yeah. Salinas, yeah. Sorry, Salinas. I said Solis, I meant Salinas. The reason I mentioned it, Salinas had a draw with Scott Quigg for that paper belt. Now it's kind of making me question Quigg, man, because
definitely.
Yeah. Well, but Salinas was from Cuban boxing school, so he should have defeated the cab driver, right?
I knew you were going to say that. I was going to mention he was Cuban, but I thought I know Nota's going to mention it.
Has anyone seen it? I haven't seen the footage yet.
No, I've not seen it.
The cab driving school of boxing is probably the best in the sport, man.
The Pakistanis got that locked.
They teach you everything. It's the most versatile.
But Dan, I hate to say it, but it's time for the black hole, Dan.
No.
Dan, you might as well go and make a sandwich or something while we discuss this.
Can we? I should be making more.
Take a walk to Central Park.
I'll be making some heavy bag videos.
Yeah, just don't. Yeah. Just longer shorts this time, please.
Can we talk about the Jeff Lacey fight?
If you want, there was not much to
Jeff
talk about.
Lacey was fighting
Friday night. No, it was in the Fox card on the undercard of Bartholomew and Mendes.
Nah, I'm kidding. You guys do your thing, man.
Okay, Dan. MV2. We'll start at the top with Tony Bellew. What did you think?
Yeah, Tony Bellew, man. I thought this the undercard and the whole card in general was, was Eddie Hearn handpicking smaller opponents.
Yep.
For his big money makers.
Yep.
And I thought Tony Bellew the punch he landed, man, was actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
To knock the guy out.
Yeah, the left hook.
It was quite sweet, man. I wasn't expecting it, and it's almost as if he kind of lulled the guy into a false sense of confidence.
He said he did that, but I don't know if that was true. But I can see your point.
Did he actually say that?
He did say it in his post-fight interview. Yeah.
It's almost as if he hypnotised him.
Snake charmer.
Tony Bellew-ness. But in reality, man, he looks. I don't know who would win that against Cleverly, and to be honest with you, I don't really care that much, man. The one thing I don't like, or I do like about Tony Bellew is his trash talk is fucking immense, man. I think he's hilarious. I know a lot of people don't like him for that, but I think he's funny as fuck, man. Yeah. You fucking rat! You fucking rat,
you
lad!
Fucking rat!
You soft lad! I think he's fucking hilarious, man. I think he's the one that's selling that fight against Cleverly, because Cleverly's like, they're like yin and yang, they're like vice versa. One of them's bland as fuck, and the other one's quite charismatic, man. I think that would be quite an interesting fight for that in that respect. And in terms of in the ring, they're not quite world class, man. I think they're maybe just the kind of step below. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like fringe level, but yeah. Ari, what did you think?
Like Chu said, man, Bellew, like, it's trash talk, because my little brother, he's barely a casual, but he's always, like, when Bellew fights, he always makes sure he watches with me, because he always, you know what I mean, he finds him funny. Like, that time, remember when he had a draw with Chilemba, and he jumped up on the ring after, he was like, I won that!
I love your attempt at a Scouse accent, but go on.
My brother still to this day sometimes just randomly says it, because Bellew's just hilarious, man. But for the fight, yeah, man, Bellew, like, the guy was hitting him a bit, you know what I mean? It was a decent fight, it was a decent opponent, like I said before, he was fighting a decent opponent. Cleverly was the one fighting 2 fights now with Cruiserweight, and he hasn't really fought anyone, but at least Bellew's still fighting, you know what I mean, decent. Obviously the guy's not great, but he's decent, and that left hook was sweet, man. I didn't see it coming. I thought, you know what I mean, I thought we were going, like, to the further round, so I was, you know what I mean, I was warming up a bit, but yeah, man, that got me out of my seat a bit, man. That was clean.
That left hook reminded me of his previous fight with that Valery Brudov, because it was very similar. They both went to throw the left hook.
Yeah, trading hooks. And every time, like you see every time you trade hooks with someone, you can't trade hooks with Bellew, because it looks like his one always gets there a bit first, and
you'll come worse off.
He's got the power.
Yeah, exactly. But I was impressed with Bellew's fight because of his opponent. Cleverly's opponent was a lot less weaker, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And that is my problem. I think I mentioned it to you guys earlier on today, that Cleverly, in my eyes, needs another cruiserweight fight with a decent opponent before Bellew, because I think if he just goes into the Bellew fight next, it is actually it's too much for him, I think. I think Bellew will win. But going back to Bellew, his physique, and I know Chemo mentioned it on the Chemo special on Friday, his physique for cruiserweight, he's not done it properly.
No.
Because he's got man boobs, man. He's got man boobs, man. It's not a good look, but to play devil's advocate to myself, he's producing the results because he's took out 2 tough guys, man, in his first 2 cruiserweight fights.
I took them both out.
Yeah. So,
and both guys, I think both guys have fought for world titles. I'm not sure on the second guy, but I know the first guy had, I think his name was Brudov.
Valery Brudov, yeah. I'm not sure about but
don't let Eddie Hearn's smoke and mirrors fool you, man. And
I
thinking Cleverly's a big puncher.
Nah, man, I was just about to get on to Cleverly. Like, Cleverly hasn't changed at all. Look at his style. You would think after against Kovalev, like I said, remember I said to you lot, this guy left his dad, who was his main trainer. Now his main trainer is the guy who used to be his fitness coach, his strength and conditioning coach. That's not improving. He went to London to train with Booth. He decided, no, I'd rather be close. This is word for what he said. I miss my mum's cooking. I want to go back to Wales and be near my mum. He didn't want to dedicate himself and go down to London and actually train and maybe change up his style a bit. He'd rather go at home where there's no real trainers, and he's with his strength and conditioning coach. And the things they're doing, it doesn't look good. And I'm picking Bellew when they fight.
Okay, Ari, just to play devil advocate, I know I've mentioned this to you personally before, but I'll mention it again for the people on the show. The thing about Adam Booth is he's very Marmite. Like some boxers get on with him very well, and some like Tony Price recently.
David Price,
sorry. Recently, he was working with him, and then he stopped working with him because they didn't really get on that well. So maybe that was the reason why he didn't work with Price.
No, but from what I've seen in interviews, it sounds like Booth. It wasn't bad. Anything. It was just that he was missing home. He sounded homesick. The way I hear it in interviews and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
It could be a case, but just to his fight, Ari. Actually, let me go to Roos. Roos, did you see these fights? The UK Sky Card.
No, I only saw the belly fight.
Oh, what did you think of the fight? Because
I mean, like, he started off well, and then he kind of slowed down. You know, it's like you could feel like he's starting to gas out a little bit, so he slowed it down. And you know, the other guy just had nothing more left, and so it's in a way he did well, but in a way it's like the other guy didn't have much more to in the fight, and he just caught him with that left. And that was it. But he's domestically, even on a European level, I think he'll do well. But it's just when it comes to the world level, that's when you probably be in there.
You still there, Roos?
Roos! Hey, he's not survived the black hole. I don't blame him, man.
It's hard to survive the black hole, man. Like, our listener count's probably dropped.
Man. Yeah, fucking hell.
But
you'll need to go back and get him, man.
Yeah,
I'm not
going
going back.
Man. Chew, you go get him.
Yo, Chew, what did you think of the Cleverly fight? It was, to me, he was getting a hit a bit too much.
Who?
Cleverly against.
Yeah, man, he's back to, like, you know what I mean? Because, before he got knocked out by Kovalev, he was always known for his chin, and he always said that's the reason he fights, like how he fights, you know what I mean? He's gone back to it. I couldn't believe it. Like, he's fighting exactly the same, going forward, both hands up, no head movement.
I think he felt this guy's power and thought, this guy can't hurt me, but still, man, you've got to start to implement new things, because you can't just throw punches and stand there in the pocket, because you're going to get hit.
Exactly.
Yeah. I tell you what, man, Eddie Hearn has been the best thing to South America's economy,
especially
since the World Cup, man. He's fucking paying these boxers by the fucking. He must have like a big room full of fucking random South American boxers just ready to get picked out. Like.
People say on
Did he promote Khan when he got knocked out by Prescott?
No, he never promoted Khan.
Okay.
No, that was Warren.
Well, British promoters in general just love to pick one for South America. It's because it's got like a name, like it sounds like a Mexican name, like Perez or something. And automatically to our ears, we think, oh man, this guy can fight.
He must be tough.
He's got that Hispanic name. This guy can fight. And when we get him,
definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if Hearn just had a secret factory of Argentinian fighters, like the Cuban boxing school. He's just got like a Argentinian factory club.
Factory.
Yeah. But going back to
yeah, but they're all bums, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's easy wins for his guys.
Going back to Cleverly, we all agree that he still needs to improve a bit more, though. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys,
let's
do
go
you guys,
to.
You guys ever be top 10 at their weight?
What'd you say?
Sorry, Dan.
Do you guys ever see Cleverly or Bellew being top 10 at their weight?
No.
I think maybe Bellew could.
Yeah, maybe like 9th, 10th.
Maybe
position,
8th, 9th, or 10th.
I don't see him winning a belt, but I think he could do a couple things.
Yo, cruiserweight is back to what it was in the 90s. Just a fucking useless.
No, it is useless, but there's some good fighters in cruiserweight. Like you got Hernandez, Marco Huck, even Fiat Aslan. I know he's fighting soon, but I think Fiat Aslan would take both of these guys out easily. And he's like
never trust a guy who's named after the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe.
only British people get that joke.
Aslan. No.
Isn't Aslan the only trustable character in that book?
Funny enough, he's a lion.
I know. He's literally Jesus in that book. That's what he's supposed to represent.
That's probably why they named him that. For his lion heart.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
this is the second of the show.
This is the Black Hole Book Club.
We've been doing reviews all night for fucking podcasts, so we might as well do them for books as well. Anyway, man.
Let's go on to
see the Anthony Joshua fight, man.
That's what I was going to mention to you.
Yeah.
Joshua, what do you think of that, Chew?
He fought Skeleton, right?
Skeletor, yeah. Chew, what did you think?
Yeah, fucking Skeleton's 175-year-old ass.
Yeah, man, he fought a pensioner.
Yeah, man, 48 years old.
Oh my!
Coming off of 2 losses. I think he fought 2 years ago.
Yeah.
His last fight.
Almost 2 years. I think.
Why? Why? Ruse, why? Tell me why.
Listen, man. If you were at that age and you could move like him, I think you'd be in a good nick still.
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious, man. It's because they want to compare him to David Price. David Price knocked him out in 2. Now Joshua knocked him out in 2. So there you go.
Yeah, and because the casuals, well, if they've been watching boxing for a while, they know Skelton. Like, he used to be British champ. I think he was European champ as well. He lost to what's that Russian called? He lost to a Russian for the world title. I think it's sorry. I'll come back.
Was it the guy Wilder fought?
No, it wasn't. Shit. No, keep going. I'll get it. I'll get box it.
Pulev.
Drago.
Yeah, he fought Pulev. Yeah, he did fight Pulev as well. He got sparked up by Pulev.
4th round.
And that was like
Shagayev.
Pulev's,
Shagayev. He lost to Shagayev.
Yeah, Chagayev. That's it.
Yeah,
he lost to Chagayev for the world title. That was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
And he took Chagayev 12 rounds as well.
Yeah. And Chagayev just won the world title. Well, paper belt anyway.
Yeah, the paper belt. But to be honest, like, AJ did what he was supposed to do. It's hard to say. The only thing you can say is, I think AJ knocked him out in his AJ's 7th fight, and David Price knocked him out in his 16th or something like that. So, progression-wise, AJ's coming on pretty well if you look at it that way.
That power looks fucking off.
But AJ is even on that fight, it's like those, certain things. It's like Skelton would feint him, and the way he would jerk, he's almost scared. I'm like, man, that is not progression, man, and I didn't like seeing that. It's like the certain little things he was doing, and I'm like, man, I don't know, I can't see him making a top 5 tier.
I agree, Roos. I was saying it in the chat earlier as well. I don't know, man. I think he's a bit too robotic for me, man. I'm seeing too much Bruno. I've been saying it, and I want him to have a legit. I want him to go to America, man. Find one of them heavyweight trainers. You know what I mean? Because I don't trust Sims, man, with this, man. Because Sims hasn't got the experience of a heavyweight to train a heavyweight, and I don't think he can teach Joshua what he needs. Because the hype that Sky put behind him, I don't want him to I don't want it to happen where he gets knocked out and it downfalls, because it might hurt him, because Sky are really pushing this guy, man. They want him to be the next Lewis.
They even got
you know what I mean? You see him on the adverts and shit. You're watching football and you see adverts of Joshua. They're pushing him.
They even got a little documentary coming out soon, haven't they?
Exactly. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw that. They're showing about his past. You know what I mean? When he was on tag, and
I think he may be hiding chandeliers under his lip.
I didn't want to say it, but I think that as well. But I don't know, because I'm going to say something. Did you not see the video of him and Dylan White when they fought in amateurs?
No.
And White knocked him down.
No, not seen it.
The video leaked this week of that fight.
I've not seen it, but to Chew's point, if he is hiding glass, a lot of boxers have got bad chins, it's part of the game, so it's as long as he doesn't get hit on it, which is hard, because obviously you can't avoid every punch. But look at Klitschko, he's formed a method. I know that Joshua's not got the same build and height and reach as Klitschko, but he's built a method of keeping his chin tucked away, so it's one of those things, anyone can get hit on the chin and get knocked out, but sorry?
See if you had... Sorry, Cam, but see if you had Anthony Joshua's power, would you not fall in love with that? That kind of power. That kind of fucking...
But where's he fought?
Countries don't have that kind of power, man. He's got power. You would fall in love with that. You would marry that. You would fucking elope with it. You'd give that fucking power an engagement ring. You'd want to marry that power. You'd love that power.
But True, do you think he's got power, or he's just got good physique? I think
power, fucking yeah. He-Man, Hulk power, fucking superhero kind of shit.
I think
man.
for me, he's in good shape. Yeah, he's got good physique, pause, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's got good power behind it, because against a skeleton fight, pretty much all his fights is just like he's been fighting guys who is easier for him to take him out. So we don't really see the full potential of that power that's developing.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but you know how I know he's got power? He's not even sitting down on his punches. He's not even fucking through a shot in anger yet. He's fucking putting these guys away with a fucking little kind of 60% punch.
But we all know bad habits takes long to die, and if you're progressing, you need to cut that out now.
And what happens if someone takes him a bit far? Because look how much muscle mass he's got.
Yeah.
How do we know he's not going to gas out? I want this guy to, like, you know what I mean? I want him to learn. I don't want him to fall in love. Look at Wilder, for example. He's fallen in love with his power. Technically, he's bad. That's why I don't like him. And I don't see him really going far until he sorts himself out a bit. I want this, like, Joshua needs to train more. Not train more, but he needs to, you know what I mean? He needs to do a couple things different. Again, sometimes his chin's up a bit too high as well, man. Like, if you never know. I just want him to get match rate properly. Apparently, the next guy they're going to fight is the guy that Price just beat. So that's a decent guy who doesn't get knocked out easy, because he took Price to 10 rounds. So if they make that, I think they're going to make that for an island card next. So hopefully he gets a couple more rounds so we can see more of him.
Yo, his chin's high up because he's 6'6". I'm being serious. He is fucking susceptible to an uppercut.
Yeah,
or he will be.
Yeah, but I just think, he needs to, cut those bad habits like now, because I'm seeing bad habits and you're fighting guys who are past it or they're nobodies, and you're showing those bad habits. You can't be doing that.
Just to conclude this, my opinion is I think Hearn needs to test him soon, rather than build him up over years and then finally put him up against someone and he can't test him. Well,
hey Cam, he's fighting Yaroslav Zafarnachichumia.
Yeah, no, I see your joke, Nota, but that guy's took David Price 10 rounds, I think. So if AJ goes in there and blasts the guy out in 2 rounds, it shows that the guy is special. But I'd like to see him against Michael Sprott. If AJ can take Michael Sprott out, or have a good performance over the 10 rounds or whatever. Sorry, say that again.
Did you not see Michael Sprott's last fight?
You are a fucking hardcore fan.
Yeah, but was that not the one in that tournament where it's over 3 rounds?
He got knocked out and won by Kali Meehan.
Yeah, but was that not in one of these tournaments in Australia though?
In New Zealand.
Yeah. Did you not have like 2 fights before that?
Huh?
Did you not have 2 fights on that same night? How did it work, that tournament? Let me double check.
It was 2. He had 2 3-rounders previous to that.
Yeah, so like you don't know, you might have got really stunned. I didn't see those fights, but you might have got hurt in the second fight or something. But my point is, I think Michael Sprott is a good level. Like if AJ can beat Michael Sprott in his not his next fight, but maybe the fight after, then I'll jump on the bandwagon. But until then, he does need to step up his game a bit. But we need to move on quickly. I think the only other person to see the rest of these fights were Ari. So Ari, you and me just go back and forth quickly with the rest of this card. Like the Callum Smith fight, what did you think of that fight, Ari?
He got what we've been wanting to get. He got the rounds. We saw more of him. Yeah, he's good. Like I said, he's good. But I don't know. Maybe he needs to counter more. Like, alright, the guy, you didn't get the guy out. Maybe you should have changed up a bit. He kept doing the same thing, in my opinion. That's maybe one. I'm just looking for little things to push him on, because I want him to go far. But yeah, he looked good, man. The guy's decent. Like, they knew the guy was going to give him rounds because he's been knocked out. What the hell? He's been knocked out before, but by Jayon Love, but he took him 10 rounds and he was out, and he wasn't when he took him out, he didn't get like knocked out. He was out on his feet. So yeah, it was a decent performance. Yeah.
Yeah,
but he could counter more. That's one thing.
Yeah, me quickly, I think it was a good fight for him, like he said. Good to get the rounds under the belt. He took a good few flush punches as well, so tested his chin a bit. I don't know this guy's power, BRC, but obviously whatever he had, Colin Smith took it. I didn't like when Colin Smith was fighting on the inside. He doesn't look like he knows how to tie up properly. I think that's something he needs to work on. But overall, yeah, I was impressed with Colin Smith. Stephen Smith, on the hand, looked pretty bad against the guy he should have kind of blown out, really. He went the full distance, 8 rounds, and he didn't look good against Pedro Navarrete. What did you think, Ari?
Yeah, just like you said. Like I said, I don't believe the Stephen Smith fight. But like I said, Hearn, what he's doing with Smith is wrong. Like he's not giving him legit talent to train himself up. He's just looking at the moment to just keep giving him bum, and then try and see if he can find him a title shot. Like they keep saying about Japan for the last 3 fights now. They've been saying he's going to Japan. Instead of going to Japan, he's still fighting another bum. Why don't you try force a mandatory? Fight someone that will force the mandatory. Then you can decide if you want to bring him over here or not. But at the moment, they're not really doing anything with him, and he didn't look good. And I think he's fighting bums. He's starting to make mistakes and starting to take risks. You know what I mean? Like he was getting hit quite a lot in that fight. He didn't look good at all.
No, I totally agree. Moving on to the next fight, Rocky Fielding got a good victory over Noah Gonzalez Alacoba, who fought George Groves in his last fight. He had a long period off, and I think that affected him because he had the little spurts, but overall Rocky Fielding looked pretty good. What do you think?
Fucking hell, this fight cool. Sorry, boys.
Yeah, this was what you call a Hearn casual.
Special.
I look at these guys, knockout guys card. You know what I mean? Like no 50-50s, but yeah, on Rocky Fielding, yeah, I want to see him fight Smith next, man, because there's too many super middleweights. So why don't you fight Smith?
Callum Smith.
Yeah, I think you should feed him to Callum Smith.
I'd like to see him fight Paul Smith. You know, I don't want these guys to fight straight away. Yeah, I'd like to kind of marinate a bit. I'd like him to fight Paul Smith. I think Rocky Fielding beats Paul Smith.
Yo, Cam, how much is Eddie Hearn paying you to review this entire card?
Eddie Hearn's give me a nice brown envelope of money, man. Come on, no, let me get. You know what I mean, let me get paid.
How much? Like, Cam, man, you didn't tell me about the pay, man. What the fuck, man?
Let me work.
Please let me work.
It's alright, guys. We only got 2 fights left, so come on, guys. Hold it together.
But yeah, Fielding, yeah, it was a decent win. But I don't know, man. Something about Fielding I don't like, man. I don't know what it is. He just looks like them guys. You know what I mean? He just looks like that typical British guy who's going to falter soon. he's not going to make world level. So I think you should just feed him to Callum Smith, man. Get it over and done with.
Okay, 2 more left, guys. 2 more left. Hang on.
2 more? Fucking hell, man.
Luke Campbell made a return after about 5 months off. Didn't look that great in my opinion, but I'll give him the benefit of doubt because he's had a break and his dad's been unwell. What do you think, Ari?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really concentrate on this one, to be honest. I was on the phone.
That's fair enough.
So yeah, I can't really comment on it. But it's good to see him back, and hopefully they fast track him a bit because I think he's one of them amateurs that can maybe get pushed a bit because he was a legit gold medalist. You know what I mean? Like, say we want about
they need to move him fast though because he's not young. How old is he? Let me double check.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
He's like 29 or something.
I think he's 26, 27. So I think they should push him on a bit.
Yeah, he's 26. I thought he was older than that, but yeah,
he looks so young. You know what I mean? You don't expect it.
Yeah, he's got a baby face. But going on to the last fight at the Black Hole, Anthony Ogogo against Wayne Reed. I think he dropped him in the first round, and then he got a TKO victory in the 5th.
Hey, wait a minute. Wake me up before you, Anthony Ogogo.
Come on, Chew, you can do better than that. Your standard, that's bad for your standards.
I don't know why I even laughed. That was poor, man.
That
was poor.
But this fucking whole segment's poor.
Yeah,
Chew, listen, when you undermine the Black Hole, right, it gives people like Dan more ammunition. So you need to support the Black Hole, Chew. I'm disappointed in you.
But when it says big, it's like interplanetary, man.
Nah, this is Hearn just trying to get all his guys out before the little summer break.
Well, you say all his guys. Gogo's not even one of his guys, but anyway.
Exactly, and I don't know why he even wastes a slot on Gogo, and I didn't like it, because if a Gogo's Golden Boy, why is he not on the Canelo card? That's in Vegas. He's supposed to be Golden Boy.
You know what it is, though? Golden Boy must have slipped Eddie Hearn some money in it and thought, look, we haven't got a slot for this guy.
Basically he's shown a Gogo more than Golden Boy have. And he's not even a Gogo's... he's not his promoter.
Yeah, that's
true. And
a
a Gogo's not even good. I'm going to say it. A Gogo hasn't impressed me in any of his fights.
He's shown spurts. He's had moments in fights where I've been impressed, but overall fight, there's not one where I thought he looked good in every single part of that fight. But anyway,
did you see the ending? Like
his punches were so amateurs. It looked like a street fight.
He had like a 20 punch flurry, and I think only one landed.
But but even when he was throwing him, the technique wasn't there. It just looked like a street fight, like two drunken guys. Yeah, very amateurish. But Chew,
do you guys think Liam Smith beats him?
They're different weight, man. But definitely at the moment. Of course, at the moment, yeah. I don't see out of all them middleweights like Eubank, Billy Joe, Ryder. I don't see Go beating any of them anytime soon.
Yeah. Quickly back to Rocky Fielding. We forgot to mention his knockout. It was a nice knockout. The punch that you caught Alacoba with.
Yeah.
And the stoppage, I thought it was a decent stop for a British stoppage. I thought it was a good stoppage. He kind of looked a bit fucked.
I was wrong at first. Remember, I said British stoppage, but no, it wasn't a British stoppage. He was out on his feet.
MV Chew, we're done. Chew just woke up.
Sorry, man.
All right, Chew. Since you've been so fussy about it, what do you want to speak about next?
Wait a minute. That's why can I calm down for a second?
Just regroup and kind of get your energy back. Dan, you can come back if you're listening.
No, hold up. My legs are still caught in the black hole.
Yo, someone pull Dan out. Someone pull him out quick.
Yeah, but what is there to talk about now that we're out of the black hole?
Hey, fucking Zhu Shiming, baby. TVE is fighting this Saturday.
And Dan, we got another black hole. We got a card on Wednesday in the UK.
E-Honda.
Hey, do you guys want to hear Zhu Shiming's mitt work?
Go ahead.
And the noises that he makes? Alright, you guys keep talking, I'll pull it up.
Nah, hey man, Zhu Shiming is a fucking boss. I mean, hey, 2 gold medals, 1 bronze in the Olympics. He's the best though. I mean, amateurs, right? I mean, amateurs is all that matters, right? Fuck the pros. It's amateurs. It's just the amateurs that matter. Therefore, Zhu Shiming is the greatest of all time.
Yo,
Drop the mic.
We're talking about Zhu Shiming. I'm trying to get his number one fan on the line. He called up earlier during the black hole, but I thought I'd get him on as soon as we finished it, but he's not answering at the moment. But the card in Macau on Saturday. For you guys, is that one of these early morning fights in the States?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, the thing is, they're gonna quote unquote tape delay it for HBO 2 until like the afternoon, but you can get around that with the correct streams and stuff. So
you guys are getting pumped, no?
But yeah, it'll be on at like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at this card now. This card's terrible.
Yeah, it is a bad card.
And somehow it's terrible, and Rigondeaux can't even get a TV slot.
Well, he's gonna be on Unimas.
What about, is he going to be on top rank TV at least?
Yeah, he's going to be on Top Rank TV live, and then they're going to tape delay show him that same night on Unimas.
I'll try catch it on Top Rank then, because at least I can watch a HD stream of it.
I don't think it'll be on Top Rank TV.
I'm telling you, man. That's fucking power right there. Shiming is such a nice guy. He actually holds back from knocking his opponents out. Because he has that mystical, like ancient martial arts style that, like, if he showed off his full power, he would kill somebody in one blow.
Every time Zhu Shiming hits the mitts, it sounds like he's just figured out a math problem.
It sounds like teacher.
He just solved for X.
He just solved for X.
Yo, Jab, are you there?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Great job. How are you?
Hey, doing good, guys. I was working late, so I joined in the show a little bit late. So,
Jab, you haven't phoned for about 3-4 weeks. Did you get kidnapped by aliens?
No. I was traveling, so I couldn't really call. I was traveling
to Area 51.
No. I went to Argentina for like a week, and
did you go see Mao?
I had to come back.
Did you go see Mao?
Mao, no. I actually wanted to ask you guys. Any of you checking with that guy? How's he doing? Because
I don't know, man. He's depressed.
He's probably depressed. home and stuff. But no, I'm happy to be back, and I really enjoy the show. But I suppose you guys already covered the Canelo.
Go over. Yeah, we have, but Jab, whatever you want to talk about, quickly go ahead.
Yeah, now real quick, obviously I know that some of you guys saw Canelo winning. I gave the fight to Lara 115-113.
Okay.
I was really the most disappointed with what I believe to be a judge bringing a card already prepared from home. That's 111, 117, really. I mean, obviously to me, he says that if Lara fought a different fight, maybe more aggressive, that judge was still going to give that card. It's a shame, though.
Yo, but in reality, though, Jab, even with that one judge paid off, if Lara was a little bit more aggressive and won over the two other judges, there would be no excuse. There would be nothing.
Maybe, but I personally couldn't give Canelo that fight. I mean, if I was taking the standard of the movement, the defense, and the more accurate head punches, I have to give it to Lara. I mean, Canelo really just he just connected body punches, but I don't think that's a criteria that, I give more credit to head punches than body punches.
Well, in the actual rules that of what you judge by, it says clean, effective punching, and it says nothing about head versus body.
Okay. But Canelo's head was snapping back every time Lara.
Wait. Let's take a step back and let's go back to why head punches mean more to you than body punches. I want to understand that because I don't understand how anybody could take that position.
Well, to me, if you hit 10 times in the body and somebody else hits you 10 times in the head, and that's a fight, I'm going to give the guy who hit 10 times in the head more credit, because if you get hit in the head, that has an immediate impact on you.
Oh
Jab.
my God! No.
I box a bit, Jab. I've been hit to the body.
Okay, wait. You're telling me if a guy hits a guy 10 times in the head, clean, and the other guy hits the other guy 10 times in the body, what is that, a draw?
No, wait a minute, Jab. It depends on the fighter. If you hit Brandon Rios 10 times in the head, he's just going to laugh at you.
Exactly.
If you hit fucking
Amir Khan
to the body, or fucking Madonna, who's got a fucking glass body 10 times, that's going to be worse for him. So it really depends on the fighter.
Jab.
I don't know that. How was Canelo's body punches effective? Lara didn't slow down.
He did slow down.
Yeah, he did.
He did
slow down. His offense went completely out the window from rounds 4 through 11.
He started dropping his hands.
What kind of impact did Lara's head punches have on Canelo then? Why didn't they have?
They didn't throw a lot of punches, and Lara landed more than Canelo. I mean,
so wait, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this one question.
Yeah.
When a fighter throws a body punch, don't they typically leave themselves more open to a counter than if they were to throw a head punch? Yep. Isn't that why you see a lack of body attack?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
But why wasn't Lara able to benefit off of that? Because
Lara wasn't throwing many punches. That's obvious. No one's denying that. But
that's his fault.
Canelo. Yeah, but he outlanded Canelo.
According to CompuBox, I didn't see him outlanding Canelo.
Well, I saw Canelo's face messed up at the end of the fight.
I saw Lara cut and bleeding.
For one uppercut, single uppercut.
Yeah, and I also saw his cheek swollen, his right cheek.
To be fair, though, Canelo's right eye was cut and bleeding from the 4th round.
No, but who cares? Jab, do you judge fights based upon how fighters' face look like after the fight?
No, not at all. I judge fights based on who's punching the most, who is moving better, who's commanding the ring, and who has better defense. And honestly, I saw Canelo chasing Lara the entire fight and looking bad in many instances, throwing punches through the ropes, At some point, he was so frustrated that he picked him up. I mean, let's be honest. Canelo showed on that fight that the reason why he was so difficult for him to beat, Austin Trout. He has problems with southpaws, and he has problems with people who move. And I want to segue to something I said a few weeks back, and some of you guys came at me because you guys thought, oh, that's just crazy. But I said that Manny Pacquiao could beat this kid. Now, after what I saw, I'm convinced that he could, regardless of the size.
Okay, all right, Jab. If you want to go off that logic, then why was Manny getting rocked by Timothy Bradley right hands in that fight?
Okay, but anybody could get rocked by a punch.
Okay, but I thought Timothy Bradley was a feather-fisted chump.
Well, no, but Timothy Bradley is faster than Canelo. He's way faster than Canelo.
I'd say they're about equal in speed.
Oh, really?
And hand speed, yeah.
That lack of speed is negated by greater reach, greater height.
And you also have to realize that Canelo looked a lot slower last night because he wasn't fully putting a lot of power behind those early shots. So he looked a lot slower than he really is until he was able to really start setting his feet down and swing. And then he had no problem. He's got good speed. I wouldn't say it's comparable to Bradley. I think
Alvarez has good hand speed. He has terrible foot speed. It's two different things.
I would say that's going a bit too far personally, but yeah, you can't knock Canelo's hand speed. That man's got good speed.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think he doesn't have Manny Pacquiao's speed, and obviously, if he has problems catching up with Lara, which in my opinion, the way Lara was moving to Canelo's left, I didn't think that was smart, but he kept doing it all night. So obviously, those punches that Canelo was giving him did not really affect him too much. Because he kept moving to Canelo's left. That's what I saw. I mean, everyone has their own opinion, but I didn't really agree with the card and, how it went down. So that's my opinion on that. I would like to see Canelo with other people now because obviously he won't give Lara a rematch. That's an obvious, and I have to say a lot of people on Twitter, other boxers that I saw, they agree that, that Lara won the fight. And obviously, that's how I saw it too. So,
Nonsense. You actually, something you said earlier actually made me remember something that happened during the fight. Mm-hmm. There was one time that Lara slipped. He fell to the canvas. And I thought it was a delayed reaction to a punch.
I don't think, you mean when he was by the corner? What do you mean when he was by the corner? I think he was throwing his legs back and they got caught up in the corner or something.
It took about 10 seconds to go.
Yeah. That was, you can't judge that like that.
I see what you're saying, Chu, because someone else in the Boxing Voice chat mentioned that. I think it was H, Vic, or it might be someone else. Amen. It might be Amen.
But it seemed like he wanted a break though. So.
Yeah, he did. Smart boxers do that, man. They fucking they need a break and they slip. They fuck.
I mean, definitely. Anything. Even if the guy that gave it 113, 115 to Canelo, I would give that guy the benefit of the doubt and say, well, maybe he saw a couple of rounds for Canelo, etc. But 111, 117, come on. What's the? I understand the casual fan that just wants to see people brawling, but what's the standard that these fights are judged?
It's clean punching, effective aggressiveness, ring generalship, and defense. Defense comes last.
Okay.
Clean punching comes first.
Who you think won? Okay, but who you think landed the better punches? Canelo, right?
Alvarez, yeah.
But how many? He was outlanded by Lara, and Lara hit mostly
according to CompuBox. According to CompuBox, CompuBox isn't given to the judges, and that's an unofficial tally. The judges judge by what they see in the fight. The judges don't have the benefit of watching a TV like we all do. So what their scores are probably going to be way different than what we see on TV.
That's true. Obviously, that's true. But we can't just now because we don't, we can't bash CompuBox.
Yeah, we can. CompuBox is inaccurate, dude. That's the reason why the amateurs are going back to a 10-point must system because that's exactly what CompuBox is, and it's completely inaccurate.
All CompuBox is someone clicking a button.
Exactly.
It's two people clicking a button, and they have two buttons because they have to click one for a punch thrown and one for a punch land, both for a punch landed. If they click wrong at any given time, then there'll be punches landed that didn't and punches that didn't land that did.
Yeah, that like the amateurs do. Yeah, at the end of the day, the point is that it's human.
But hold on. But
So what does that mean? You mean okay? Go
It
ahead.
means that it's a bullshit stat. That's what it means.
Okay, all
okay.
right. So, all right, yeah, I'll keep you to it. I want to hear you again one day bringing this up, like, oh, he outlined it. This guy outlined it. That guy
No,
based on computer.
I only ever mention CompuBox when somebody else does.
What if one of the guys sneezes?
Wait, I don't want anybody to think, because at the end of the day, I don't want anybody to think that any of us are attacking anybody for feeling as though Laura won this fight.
No, we're just talking, guys. That's fine. I don't have
but I just want to make it clear, like, this fight was close as all hell.
It was a close fight. Yeah.
So let me ask you guys this here: if a copy box is not, we're not going by the credibility of you, so to speak, right?
Even Paulie Malignaggi shits on it.
But we're all watching the fight through the TV, and we're all judging like this copy box people. So what's the difference?
What are you talking about?
No, the difference is in judging a fight. Fights are not scored; they're judged. You judge each round individually. It has nothing to do with CompuBox.
No, but we all judge.
Literally makes no difference in it.
But we all judge the fight while we watch it through TV, right?
Yeah, but we're judging what we're seeing. Like sometimes you can see when a punch gets blocked, and you can see when a punch gets slipped. But some of these guys, like, the stats don't really tell the true story. Like, to me, like, Canelo blocked a lot of punches on Saturday night, in my opinion.
All you gotta do is go back and watch Jermaine Taylor versus Winky Wright. It said that Winky Wright landed over 100 punches more than Jermaine Taylor, but Winky Wright's eyes were both fucking closed at the end of that fight.
Man, I'm not watching any Winky Wright fights. You can watch them.
That was a good fight. That was actually a really good fight. Chew, that was a brawl between those two.
Yeah. Jab. I mean, honestly, I really don't like to pay money to see fights, which in my opinion, some of the judges come in with scores from home. I don't believe that guy saw that fight and scored the fight. Seriously, he didn't. Whatever Lara would have done, more aggressiveness or whatever, that judge was still going to pull that card. And that's completely unfair. And if they have given it to Canelo by 1 point, I would still be disappointed, but it's more believable than that whole, the whole 111, 117. It's certainly not fair.
Okay, Jab, we understand your point of view. Anything else you want to say?
No, guys, no. Thank you all, and thanks a lot for the opportunity, and you guys have a good night.
All right, thank you, Jab. Good call, man. Thank you, man.
Cool.
Thanks.
Cheers, bro. Should just give any quick opinions on this Rigo fight. Like, I'm not really bothered about it. The guy that he's fighting, if you look at his resume, I think the last guy he fought was the guy's debut, so that tells you a lot. And the guy he fought before that had one loss, and that, so.
Well, the thing is, this guy, he used to be known as Sad Laknon Youngtoy. His name now is Sad Kokit Jim, because they in Thailand they changed their names based on their sponsors or whatever. But he only has 2 losses, and those were back in 2005 and 2006. He lost a close decision to Daniel Ponce de Leon in the first fight, which was a brawl. Then Ponce de Leon knocked him out in less than a minute in the rematch. And since then, he's pretty much just fought guys making their pro debut and like part-time Muay Thai fighters.
Yeah, and that was back in 2006. No, it's 2014 now, and this guy's 37 years old. So
exactly,
it's not going to be a great fight. No, this is his opponent, Sud Kokijim.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's fighting a guy that got knocked out in 1 round in a minute by Ponce de Leon almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, so, it kind of tells you what to do with Rigo. But anyone else want to talk on this?
No.
And obviously,
but seriously, but for real though, like Zhu Shiming, like he's the greatest, man. He's gonna take it to Luis de la Cruz. I mean, hey, or Luis de la Rosa rather. Luis de la Rosa. I mean, hey, he got knocked out in 1 round by Moises Fuentes, but hey, Moises Fuentes was a world champion, so that's no shame. So I mean, even if Zhu Shiming takes this guy the distance, then that just proves that Zhu Shiming is world class. Because I mean, hey, this guy fought Moises Fuentes, right?
And to be honest, the rest of that card, we got Brian Villora and facing Jose Alfredo Zungia, but the whole card's pretty shit, to be honest. I'll watch it because I like watching boxing, and that's on in the UK. I think that's on like 2 p.m, so that's a nice afternoon fight to watch. But there's no card in the UK on Saturday night, so again, boxing going a bit quiet.
Yeah, well, and Valoria is always good to watch. He's a really good fighter, man. He's a great little fighter. His problem has always been his stamina. That's the one thing that's really a shame, because he'd be like Michael Carbajal was in the '90s for the really little guys. You know, he'd be a money maker if it wasn't for that fucking stamina that lets him down in the biggest fights.
Yeah, he also has the best trainer in the game in his corner. So
who? Marvin. Who?
Valoria does.
Who's his trainer?
I don't even need to explain that. You already know the answer.
Freddie? Marvin?
Yeah, Marvin.
Marvin!
Starving Marvin.
But also too on that Top Rank TV part, Igor dude is going to be on there again too. You know, he's been kind of heavily hyped from the amateurs. He's a pretty good fighter. He's heavy-handed, light heavyweight, so it'll be interesting. And then,
how do you know all this, Nota? Like, do you work for a boxing magazine, but you're not telling anyone? Like, I'm not joking. I'm not taking the piss out of you. I'm saying, like, how do you have all this knowledge, man, of all these guys?
He fucking loves boxing.
He loves it more than you two.
I know.
I'm gonna get Nota a fucking Love Boxing t-shirt.
I will never argue with Nyota about boxing. I've learned my lesson.
Nota is a translator for all these Asian fighters, man, so he has to know them, man.
I just keep my eyes and my ears open, man, and I tend to have a good memory. So.
Yo, Dan, your mic's a bit muffled. We can't really hear what you're saying.
Nyota's like that character in the Clockwork Orange with the eyeball open, the fucking open with the big matchstick, keeping the eyelids open, just watching boxing in a fucking black and white, or a fucking dark room, just constant, man, just fucking boxing. I fucking love that shit.
Nota, do you watch any UK cards, or are you not really bothered with the UK scene?
No, I try to catch them when I can. It's just a lot of times when they come on, that winds up being time when I'm trying to catch up on sleep from not sleeping at all during the week. So
understandable.
It's sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like, I missed most of this last card, even though I saw like the heavyweight fight.
To be honest, you didn't miss much. But moving on quickly, another black hole, but I'll make it very short. There's a card on Wednesday at York Hall. It's a Frank Warren card. Mitchell Smith.
Come on, Cam.
I'm mentioning it for the sake of mentioning it, Harry. You know what I mean? It's, we have to do it for the sake of boxing.
So you get money from Hearn and Warren now.
Yo, best of both worlds.
Cam, can you share some of that money, please? Because I'm backing you up on a lot of this black hole.
Nah, man, you got enough money, man. You got enough.
Man, wire me a bit of that, man.
Nah, man. Let me just mention the fights. Mitchell Smith, Peter Cope, Frank Buglioni's return after his loss to Sergei Komitsky against Sam Cousins, Bradley Skeets, an 8-rounder against Stephen Price. I don't know why it's an 8-rounder, but... And Romeo Romeo. I know Ari doesn't like him, but I like him, to be honest.
Is he the token South American?
Romeo Romeo? No, he's actually like Welsh, British, Italian kind of.
He's just weird, man. His family, his family was on. I remember him from somewhere. His family was on one of them. Channel 5 used to have them like
Weird
Extraordinary
Families.
People, or one of them kind of series.
Yeah.
They had a documentary on his family on Channel 5.
I'll have to try.
What were they doing?
They're just like doing, like his dad just weird, man. He trains them to do all these kind of things. Like he made him
in the forest
do all these kind of different sports, and then he made him learn like 7 different languages and shit like that. It's just the family's just seen as one of these weird families in England.
No, I like him, and I think
sounds like a pretty good family to me.
I think he's alright, man.
Aren't you supposed to educate your kids and make them be active?
Exactly, Dan. Exactly.
No, it's like he took them out of school and like he does everything himself. I can't remember. It was years ago, but it was just weird, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Any final?
You said Skeets an 8-rounder.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I don't like.
I can't sit through 12 rounds. I can't sit through 12 rounds. Yeah, man. No, so remember I gave Skeet's so bad that Nota wanted to go. I'm just for the listeners. Nota wanted to go to sleep one time, and I told Nota to put a Bradley Skeet fight on, and you'll be out cold by the 4th round.
His name is Skeet. That shit's better than an Ambien.
Nota, did it work? Did you have a good night's sleep?
No, Lim. His name really is Skeet.
Hey, now did you have a good night, Skeet?
But guys, I think we need to wrap it up soon. Is there any final things in the boxing world that you guys want to discuss? I know there's a press conference today with Fury and Chisora. I personally didn't see it. Ari, did you see it? Was anything notable from it?
I saw it. Cam, you need to see it, man.
You don't even need to ask Ari, man. You know he saw it.
Ari, give us a quick highlights of that press conference. Anything good happened?
Yeah, man. Fury is just mainly Fury, to be honest. Chisora's calm. Fury's just going wild. So, a lot of swearing. He had at one point actually one of the attendees, like a guy who was like, can you know what I mean? Can you calm down a bit on your voice, on your swearing? Like, I've got my children here or something like that. And Fury replies like, no, fuck that. And he literally says every swear word in the dictionary. And then another point he says, if you don't like it, then change the channel. Or something like that.
When was this? I gotta see this.
Check out IFL TV, man. They got the full press.
Did you guys hear about Endem versus Stevens?
Is that official?
Yeah, it's finalized for September 20th.
That's a good fight.
That's good. I'm looking forward to that.
Yep, very good fight.
And Mayweather Madonna is confirmed as well.
Yeah, Mayweather Madonna too, and Leo Santa Cruz gonna be on the undercard. They were talking about Broner Matisse, but now John Molina made that rap song and shit, or his homeboy made that rap song.
Aren't they doing a bullshit card on the 6th where Josecito's on it? Not John Molina, but Broner, Josecito.
It's possible. Right? It's not like everything's not locked down yet, but they're saying that might be that's the new rumor.
Wait a minute, Broner's fighting Josecito?
No, they're all rumored to be on the same card, so it's possible.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll be a good
but
fight.
we all know Al Heyman does such a spot up job with.
It sounds like a.
Dan. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure they're both going to be great cards. So.
Yeah, that Broner card sounds like another August 9th card where it's just showcase bum fights.
I bet they're going to be a triple header, man.
Yeah, it sounds like Matisse's got a knockover job. Broner's got a knockover job.
Well, Matisse, they were talking about him fighting somebody that got knocked out by Omar Figueroa. I forget.
Michael Gomez. I think it was Michael Gomez. Yeah, Michael Gomez.
Michael Gomez from the UK?
No, it's a different one, I think.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, but Floyd Maidana. Floyd's not going to let him wear those gloves, right? That's the rumor.
Well, of course not, man. You know how Floyd and them are. I mean, if he pulled that much of a ruckus about it before their first fight, I mean, what do you think?
Hey, now it's about redistribution, though.
What I'm saying is the padding, essentially.
Oh, man, but what do you call it? And also, did any of you guys watch that Road to for Gil Golovkin?
Nah, I just got the link now. I'm about to watch it after this.
No, you know what? Someone mentioned it yesterday in the chat in Box of Voice, and I totally forgot to watch it.
Is that on YouTube?
Yep.
Is it decent?
Yeah.
Is it?
Can I correct myself quickly? Thank you, Kid Galabum in the chat. It's Michael Perez, not Michael Gomez.
Alright, okay.
That's right.
Shout out to Kid Galabum.
Kid Galabum, okay.
Hey, man. If someone want to pass us that Triple G link, I would be grateful.
Yo, how long is it? Is it 15 minutes or is it 30 minutes?
Yeah, it's like 13 minutes.
Alright. Is it anything worth
and
Kennedy Golovkin, go.
Kennedy Golovkin.
Fucking Kennedy. I can't wait for that fight. 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, man. That's a good night. That's a good night of fights, man. We're gonna have Fury to Zoro earlier than that as well.
Oh yeah, it's the same day, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I got my tickets for that fight.
What, the GGD fight?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm fucking jealous.
Fucking expensive as shit, dude.
I'd love to go to that fight.
They're so expensive.
Cool. Are we allowed to ask how much you paid?
Fight, man.
Dan, are we allowed to ask how much you paid?
Huh?
Are we allowed to ask how much you paid?
No, of course not. But I just think I was gonna say I think it's impressive for Triple G because so what they're doing is they're cutting off pretty much half of the arena. So their max ticket capacity is 10,000, and he's almost sold all 10,000 of those tickets. So and the price range of those tickets they're incredible. Like they don't change from like one tier to another. They change from like row to row. So it's a good look for Triple G, like Ari said. So hopefully, this does a lot of numbers, and hopefully he can fight a big name, in the last quarter of the year. So,
anyone think this will do the best numbers of the year so far?
On HBO?
Yeah.
What else happened this year?
What is the best?
Was it Chavez and the Vingy part 2?
Lara?
Yeah, I think that did the best.
Yeah. I think so. Or it should.
Yeah, because it's got a good opening fight, like a heavyweight fight.
Yeah. Perez
but you know what? I don't think Perez is gonna make it that competitive a fight. I got Jennings pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I got Jennings as well. But
yeah, Jennings is the goods, man.
We'll see if Perez actually fights more like he did before the.
I don't know. I just think, going off what Perez said last night on the Boxing Voice, I don't know if he still has it mentally.
When Perez, the performance Perez put in against Carlos Takam, if he comes in that mind frame, then he's going to lose. I think he needs to change his mind frame back to before the Mago fight, but it's whether he can do that or not, because I think that what happened with Mago took a lot out of Perez.
Yeah, man.
Or maybe he just wasn't that good to begin with,
Yeah, I'd say the latter more so, because to be honest, Carlos Takam was giving him the business. It's not like Perez was kind of backing off and like he was scared to hurt his opponent. It looked more like Takam was rocking the shit out of Perez, and Perez was like, "Holy crap!"
Takam actually beat Thompson last month.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Tony Thompson.
Tony Thompson. He whooped Thompson. He beat him clean, man.
Yeah. Fuck
yeah, in France.
Takam's building a resume.
Yes, indeed he is.
Takam.
But guys, I think it's time for the roll call. Chu, would you do the honors, please?
Yeah, fucking chat's busy as fuck tonight. Thank you everybody to everyone who was involved. It was a fucking great show. One of the best. Classic. Casual Fan, Cam UK, International GT, Beast Mode, Ari Gold Boss, Dave the Sinister, MV2, the 17, Ray Gamboa, Neota, James Meyer from the Boxing Voice. Hello. Fucking people are talking when the chat room sing. I can't actually read their names. English Bum, JY, Monaco 78, Nesmatic, Host Slayer, Ed Cloyer, Boxing IQ, Nothing for Something, Local Mexican, Panama said, Michael Predigante, talking out of breath, man. Joe said it's true. Z334, Jazz, Kid, Galabum, that's a class name. Jose Boxing, Antonio Jose, and Guest.
Yo, Chi, you're getting out of breath. You need to work on your cardio.
Cardio. You gotta work on the cardio. But you can't take no caffeine because it's a banned substance.
Cardio.
I need to get him that.
So important, guys.
Get the on it shit.
So important. Cardio.
I need to hire Nathan Coverley's boxing coach.
What did you guys talk about the first hour of the show?
Just Lara Canelo.
Yeah, was it some
and the boxing voice reaction?
Nah, we were just slagging off the Cuban school of boxing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, it's pretty awful, right?
Sooner they defect, the better.
That's deep.
Stop the boats. No more passports. Passports are getting revoked.
No, you know what? Speaking of that, the funny thing about that is they don't realize that they're basically like throwing guys like Mike Perez and Yuriorkis Gamboa under the bus when they say that stupid shit, because they're offensive fighters. They fight
Fuck
nothing
the bus.
like
Throw them under the boat.
but there's rudders under the boat, dude.
Runners, did you say, or rudders?
Rudders.
Probably have runners as well. Fucking
I don't know, man.
That whole country's just a big run.
My whole take about Cuban School of Boxing is, isn't it possible that Cuban School of Boxing is so good at being good at amateur boxing that it's a detriment to pro fighting?
That's part of it. I mean, that's the reason. That's the reason why, you know, Salinas got knocked out by a cab driver, why Jan Barthelemy got knocked out by a cab driver, and why there's been and why before this new crop, Casamayor was the main dude of note. Of the last 50 years.
And the thing about when Rigo fought Donaire, did Rigo ever get that out of range from Donaire, where he couldn't throw a punch?
No, he was always basically near him.
Exactly.
But he was ready to counter Donaire anytime Donaire attacked, and he did counter. And that's the problem with Lara. He didn't counter. He had chances to counter. He didn't do it. Instead of countering, he kept moving away when he could have countered. Because there was times where Canelo was swinging, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Lara was doing half the job of Rigo, basically.
How many hooks did Lara throw last night? Like 3?
I remember he landed one nice right hook. I think in round 6, maybe.
Did he throw? How many punches did he throw outside of a 1-2?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, a lot of those jabs were hitting Canelo's gloves. You know, Canelo was blocking a lot of that.
Yep. But guys,
you scored a 9-3 for Canelo, right?
Sorry?
What'd you score it?
117, 111, same as that judge.
And were people ripping you a new asshole for that?
A lot of people disagreed. No one was really dissing me hard, but yeah, a lot of people disagreed.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Cam didn't call into the Boxing Voice and get freaking slaughtered by Ness.
No, I know better than
Ness
that.
Ness didn't call you an idiot and stupid.
Exactly.
A dumb fuck.
Fucking Cam's trying to finish this, and we keep fucking dodging it like fucking Lara on the ropes. Like fucking Lara, head movement. Can't catch us, Cam. Can't finish it, man. We're just gonna continue this show forever.
Yeah. You guys continue. I'm going to bed.
Nah, it's come on, man. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow as well.
All right, guys. You guys have a good week. We'll be back next week. Take care. Peace.
Peace.
You just listened to the Boxing Coalition.
Oh, dude. Man, I love boxing. I fucking love boxing.
A big shout out to the Boxing Coalition.
Timo got this Boxing Coalition shit going on.
Who the fuck is Ringside Rob?
I'm Ringside Robert, guys.
If you're a casual fan, go fuck yourself, man.
Daniel, don't take the backseat of the car while you're driving it. That could be dangerous.
First time I hear the song, man, it was fucking badass.
Vamos a Argentina, la concha de su madre.
I see the bomb in them.
You can't come at the Lebanese prince.
Hey, I'm the Arab prince, motherfucker, so I can talk whatever I want, yeah?
I'm never surprised with anything Bob Arum says. I just hope he dies soon.
Do you want to be entertained, or you want to see the best fight? Both.
Yeah,
oh, shit, you just want it all, don't you? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's what casual fans want.
Fuck you, man.
You used all your bandwidth this month on the Boxing Coalition. That's what that was.
Hey, come on, man. Don't be jealous, man.
I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. Fuck that shit. I'm jealous.
How about you tell us what you weigh for your final thoughts?
My weight?
Thanks for listening to the Boxing Coalition. We are live every Monday 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. UK time.